This song. That's an old song.
Yeah.
It is
What
an
in the
old
world?
one.
Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. It's
JTP here.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's Friday.
It's not Friday. It's Tuesday. It's the exact opposite of Friday.
Oh,
You would think Monday's the exact opposite of Friday, but you would be wrong.
it's Tuesday.
It's Tuesday.
Yeah.
The antithesis.
Yeah,
of
but hey,
Friday.
Monday is over with.
Yay.
Yeah, yes. As I say, you get that Monday morning out of the way, it's smooth sailing the rest of the week.
I say Tuesday. You got to
Yeah.
get past Tuesday.
Got to get past Tuesday.
Mondays,
yeah.
there's the excitement of being back.
Yeah.
Tuesday is like, oh yeah, being back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
And
then
then-
Wednesday's like looking forward.
That's true. I try to live my life based off finally Friday.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah.
Monday's terrible. Tuesday's like, oh, how am I ever going to make it
Yeah.
through? And then Wednesday, you start to see the light.
Yeah,
a
you
little
start
bit.
to slowly tune in, as
Yeah.
he says.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Start to tune
Yeah.
in.
Yeah.
Monday and Tuesday, you're just climbing the stairs to the slide. And then Wednesday night, you kind of hit the slide and you start going down.
There you go, man. That's a great
That was
analogy.
deep, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Wishing my lives away though.
Yeah.
I used before I had this job, before I had to go to bed like early and get up early. Monday night was usually like I'd invite the boys over, we'd hang out, we'd do something, you know. We always made sure Monday night was like a thing. So
Yeah.
you know, we it was, you know, a
Get
throw
all
it
the
in
boys
face of
over,
Monday.
clinking beer bottles.
Yeah, something.
Hope the ladies don't catch us doing this. Like a Budweiser commercial.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
Yeah, it's like a roller coaster.
Yeah.
That'd be my analogy. Monday, Tuesday is just click, 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 click.
Why you gotta
click.
one up me?
Yeah. And then
Oh.
Wednesday you get to the top and there.
Yeah, then
See,
you're
it's more like a
screaming.
typhoon, you know.
Ah.
Yeah, the wave comes in Monday, Tuesday. You can weather that.
Yeah.
It's smooth sailing.
Yeah.
the rest
Yeah.
of the way.
Monday and Tuesday is when all the water gets sucked back into the sea.
Yeah.
Then Wednesday,
Yeah.
you see the tsunami coming in.
So we want the tsunami.
Yes.
You want to get hit by the wave.
Yeah.
Ah, you just want to
Yeah.
take it
Yeah.
right to the face.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lots of people try, even just small
Yeah.
waves. I've seen enough of those
Seen
videos.
some great videos where it's
Yeah.
like I think an 80-foot wave, it won't hurt me.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Pro tip for you guys out there.
Yeah, well, that's one of Jen's pro tips.
If you ever see the water sucking back into the ocean, don't just stand around.
Yeah, right.
Run to higher ground.
Yeah, that's not good.
No,
Yeah.
I have seen way too
But-
many videos of people just standing there like, oh, what's happening?
I can understand though, because then you see all those beautiful seashells, you see
Mm-hmm.
like stranded whales and stuff. You want to go pet them and everything,
Yeah.
and run. You run out there, and then blam! Here comes the tsunami.
Yeah.
Yeah, it happens.
Yep.
Human
Don't end
curiosity.
Yeah. Thinking you can weather the storm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got some pro tips on riptides as well. In
Okay.
case anybody ever wants to hear those.
Give me one pro tip on riptides. Need some time?
If you think if you get caught in one, don't fight it. Just let it take you out, and then you want to swim. You know, like to
So
the
don't fight
side.
the
Don't
riptide.
fight it because
Yeah.
you're gonna wear yourself out. By the time you get out, like you're gonna be exhausted, and you still have a ways to go back. If nobody's out there saving your butt.
You try to swim straight back to shore, you're just gonna get hit by the riptide again.
Exactly.
And you're gonna get wore out. Which it's almost impossible to drown in the ocean because of how the salinity makes you real buoyant, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But if you just get exhausted, I mean, you'll eventually just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And a
I guess-
shark is like, oh, you're easy prey.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, you got to swim to the sides or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
When you go to Gulf Shores or go to the beach, they pretty much give you a pamphlet that says that.
And you can usually see them too when you're walking up. You can see
There's the riptide.
There's the riptide. Yeah,
Stay away from that.
It'll seem almost like calm water, like a straight line of it out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of like a little channel.
Exactly. Channel. Yeah.
But it's meant to make a tragic element to the start of the show here is when I was in Gulf Shores a couple of years ago before the baby last year I guess is what it was. One night we heard like a bunch of ambulances going down to like the condo just down the street from us, and then we learned afterwards that a guy got caught by the riptide and he couldn't make it back, and his brother went out there to save him. They both drowned and apparently I guess they didn't know the standard riptide procedures.
Yeah.
So remember riptides, folks.
yeah.
And don't do that. If I go out I'm
Yeah,
good.
that's-
If I make it, I do. If I don't drag yourself down.
That's why I
with me.
instantly put myself in that position.
Yeah.
You know, what are you gonna? Of course, I'm gonna. I see you drowning out there. Of course, I'm gonna go out there.
No, don't get close to me. I'm
But
gonna
I'm probably gonna
claw
knock you
at
out.
you, and
I'm gonna try to knock you out as
Okay.
soon as I get to you and
Yeah.
drag
Right.
your unconscious
Yeah.
body back to shore.
All right.
It seems to be a common thing. People trying to rescue drowning people, and they end up drowning as well.
Yeah.
A drowning person is a dangerous person.
Yeah.
for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So knock them out is the main thing. Just
Although,
try and in
That's what
water.
they say. How?
Yeah.
Like bring
yeah.
a shoe with you
Yeah,
out there.
yeah.
You know,
Chokehold.
a little blackjack.
Yeah, a little blackjack. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably not gonna work. Just gonna be like, why I'm drowning?
yeah.
Why are you hitting me?
Yeah.
Although I wonder if you're brave enough, if you could just like hop on a surfboard with an extra little, donut or something, and just take the riptide out to that person.
Yeah.
But only
right.
really
God,
trained
Rip
people.
tide, look to save you, bro.
Yeah.
Get so pitted, dude. So pitted. Just come off the back. Last night. Do you ever mess with those button up onesies? They're button up that like
awful.
along the.
Yeah.
Throw them all away.
Yeah.
Burn them all. All right. I'm sitting there last night. The baby was crying like, oh
Like a
my
baby?
gosh, like you wouldn't believe, right? Nothing is making this kid happy. And I'm sitting there. I'm buttoning up the things on the bottom.
Messing it up.
Just cry, just tears, just crying, like, but smiling, like, I got this,
Oh, that's
you know,
dangerous.
and like, and you button one up before you miss one, and by the end time you're reaching the end, it's all messed up, and you have
Yeah.
to undo it. I had to do
missing
that
a
like
button on
3
a
times.
button-up T-shirt.
Yeah, exactly.
Ruin your day.
Yeah, just I can't do this.
I bet zippers are easier, aren't
Yes,
they?
of course they
Yeah,
are.
I don't
That's
know
good to know.
why they have button. I don't know if it's cheaper or something for the button-up onesies, but they're terrible. Yeah,
Throw
Yeah.
them away, burn them.
they're
Give
not
them
designed for men to work
Yeah.
on. Yeah,
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
big hands and
little
big
clasping buttons, like tiny little. Where is it? And
Yeah.
and you miss one, you gotta undo the brrrt, like do
Yeah.
the whole thing and start over again. And I was having some serious trouble with it last
Yeah, I
night.
believe you.
I just ripped it off of him and got a zipper one.
Yeah.
Zipped him up in it like a sleeping
At
bag.
least you know when to give up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Change
Yeah.
tack.
I don't care if Mickey Mouse is on it. Just get it out of here. Throw it away.
Yeah.
I think buttons, honestly, are the bane of my existence. I can't imagine being in that position. I would get so frustrated. I hate buttons.
And see, it's got a
It's
button that
worse.
goes from the bottom of one leg to the bottom of the
Yeah.
other, and then
Yeah.
like up to the neck, right? It's like 50 buttons.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's 3:00 in the morning. All
Yeah.
right. The kid's crying. You're rushing because the kid just wants a bottle or something. You got to change them first.
You got to change them first.
And yeah, it's nightmare fuel.
It really is. It's
so
dark,
sorry.
man.
I
It's
believe
dark.
you.
Having kids is not the joyous light at all times.
Yeah.
You know, it's sometimes the most insane you'll ever feel in your life, where you're laughing and crying at the same time.
Yeah.
Trying to just button something up because I literally cannot get him to stop crying. I just can't. Just can't do it.
Well, the little feller's only 2 months old now. Not even.
Not
You know,
even.
he'll get there.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll
You
get
gotta
there.
power through this
Yeah.
time, and then you guys, just like I think
Gotta
you
give
and
him pear
Caitlin were
juice.
talking about this, you probably won't remember much of the bad of this part, right?
That's true. Like I try
Yeah.
to think back of when Mariah was just like a month or 2 months and less. I can't really.
Yeah.
Your
it's
brain
such a
is so
blur.
good about protecting yourself, especially when it comes to kids. That's why women don't really remember childbirth. It's your body protecting you so that you'll do it again. Because it
I
is so
will remember.
traumatic.
I will remember.
Yeah, yeah.
I think
Yeah.
it was something for us. It was like you only sleep 2 hours at a time,
Yeah.
kind of thing, because of that. Real young, you got to feed them all the time.
Yeah.
and even a crying baby, I'm gonna wake up.
Yeah.
Even if it's my wife's turn to
Right.
to mess with the baby, but it get better. It's gonna get
Yeah.
better.
I'm not asking for it's going to get better. I'm telling you, I was just insane last night, and I
Yeah.
thought it was funny. Yeah.
I think the closest I've ever got to that is like having a puppy.
Yeah.
You got to get up every few hours to let him outside.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Puppy might be tougher off the bat.
Oh, I don't think so.
They squall real loud.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know. I feel like Caitlin and I could raise a good puppy. Maybe not a good dog. All right.
Yeah,
Our
yeah.
dogs tend to lose some of their manners later on.
Yeah.
But we raise some good puppies. You know, they're house trained really quick and stuff, and it's all about getting that up every 2 hours to let them out. Kind of. I think it prepped us for the baby pretty well.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
I just think if you're a new parent, definitely do things that just make sense. Like, don't buy the button ones.
Yeah.
Just don't buy the buttons ones, because even the slightest thing, and maybe it's just me, but the slightest inconvenience when it comes to changing, feeding, and getting that system going, it's the same thing. A baby is really a revolving, poop, eat, sleep thing that you're just, it's just a revolving, door of it. And anything getting in the way of any of that. A stupid bottle that you just can't operate, you can't fill it, get a new one.
Yeah.
All right? Like, if you can't do the buttons, get the zipper. If you can't do the
Someone
zipper,
gives
but
you
can,
a button onesie.
Yeah.
Ask them, do you hate me?
yeah, exactly.
Throw it back at them.
Yeah.
And demand a different one.
Use
with
it as a
zipper.
napkin.
Yeah.
Bunch it up and throw it away after you're done with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A wash rag. That's the only thing I could think is useful with a button-up onesie.
Yeah, and don't worry about dressing a baby up nice. I mean, I see, pick up Mariah, and I see some bougie babies like wearing all kind of like 3-piece outfits and all kinds of accessories covered in formula vomit.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I don't
That's
really.
right.
It does kind of take away a little bit from the niceness of the outfit. Is the
Yeah.
slime that's all over it?
Yeah.
That's we dress our baby like she going to Walmart.
Yeah.
You know, well, she just got off a 10-hour shift at Pilgrim's, going to Walmart,
Yeah.
still in her PJs.
That's right. You get her in that plastic outfit.
Yeah.
A hard hat.
I was thinking like a potato chip bag. You know, just cut
Yeah.
some holes in the
Yeah,
arms
yeah.
and legs would be pretty good. And
Yeah.
stuff would just splash off.
Yeah,
it's-
exactly.
Absolutely.
And, be greasy in there
Yeah.
too, slipper it in and out.
Definitely seen some kids in like some nice Nikes.
Yeah.
Just sopping in urine.
Mm-hmm.
It's I don't understand that either.
Yeah. It is what it is, I
Babies.
guess.
Yeah.
We do have nice clothes for Mariah, and I have tried to put her in them sometimes, but Caitlin's like, don't you dare. Yeah. You wait till after she's done everything that she
Right.
could possibly do,
Yeah.
and then she'll get to wear that for 30 minutes, and then we take it off and put her back in her Walmart clothes.
Yeah. I like the we have my favorite outfit for Miles is the sweatshirt sweatpants combo. It's green.
Yeah.
And it looks like a dad on like Sunday football
Love
watching
that.
bike.
Belly.
Yeah, a little
Yeah.
pot belly. Comes with a bowl of pretzels and a beer. Like, yeah, and you can prop him up, and he's just sitting watching the
Cute.
game.
Yeah.
That's my favorite, and that one's just like you just slip it on, slip it off. It's the easiest thing.
That's
Yeah.
funny. We just have like a regular black PJ set and
Yeah.
sweatpants that kind of look like a cat burglar a
Yeah.
little bit,
Yeah.
but mostly like it's Sunday. I'm not doing anything
Yeah, yeah.
today.
Yeah.
Yeah, just baby taking the day off today.
I love that.
I love buying baby clothes.
Oh man.
Somebody got us some. I won't say from where in town because they're not a sponsor. But I guess they do baby clothes in addition to something that's has nothing to do with baby clothes. And the person left the sticker on it, and it was like $45 for an outfit for like an infant. I don't think like she never even wore it one time. Like,
Oh my goodness.
because she immediately outgrew it.
Yeah.
Like an infant, they just putting them in blankets and stuff at that
Yeah.
point, little tiny pajamas.
Yeah.
It was a little sad because it was like $45 for this outfit. I ain't got no clothes worth $45. A buddy of mine got her some Adidas, some nice little Adidas shoes. She's still too little for them, I think about one or whatever, but left a price tag on it. It's like $80 for those things.
Stop leaving your price tags on everything. It's so cringy.
I ain't got no
if
$80
you're
shoes.
Spending more than $5 on the $10 on
Yeah. Jeez.
half off or something like no $45. I don't accept. Do you have the receipt?
Yeah, like,
Because I could
go
definitely
buy some formula.
Yeah,
of that.
exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Which,
Yikes.
My goodness, this formula. When are they going to get this stuff back in
Yeah.
It's
on
still
the shelves?
bad?
Yeah, it's still
Yeah.
a little bad.
Yeah, I can't find the stuff we need at Walmart. Can't get the soy. Gerber soy.
Oh yeah, y'all
Yeah.
reduced to the soy.
We're
now.
reduced to the soy, and I'm seeing people like scalping it, in the Walmart park. Hey, you need some Gerber soy? He's got it in here. You know, selling $40 a
Cash
can.
only.
Yeah, cash only.
So what do? You go online or?
You have to
diligence.
search. Yeah, you have to search places. There's a place in Locksburg. I'm not going to say where, but that probably gives away too much even.
Yeah.
But there's another
The
town.
Easy Mart there.
Yeah, the Easy Mart
Yeah,
there.
probably just check other towns.
Yeah,
for
there's
it,
other
huh?
towns that you must go to. and-
Fortunately, there's a Walmart in 30 minutes. of
Yeah,
each
Yeah,
direction.
exactly.
Whoa.
let's do the weather.
So animated.
Yeah, you are. Let's do the weather. It's brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
Little River County residents, if you're looking for an old school, community minded bank that's committed to hometown people and values, look no further than Horatio State Bank, with locations in Foreman and at 110 West Main in Ashdown. Stop by and meet the staff at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. You'll find friendly folks with deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County who are ready to assist you with all your banking needs. Horatio State Bank Ashdown branch, member FDIC.
Number one country weather.
Oh, my man. All right, let's do the weather. It's brought to you by Horatio State Bank. Today does have a 40% chance of showers before noon, patchy fog this morning. Otherwise cloudy, gradually becoming sunny, a high near 73. That's just the dumbest weather I've ever read in my life, I think. The showers, maybe. Fog, possibly. Otherwise cloudy, but sunny, a high near 73. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, could be 30 miles per hour. So that is, it's a big toss-up today. Tonight, mostly clear with a low of 33. Tomorrow, sunny, a high near 53. Strong winds tomorrow night, a low of 28. And those showers and thunderstorms for the weekend now starting off on Thursday night. 20% chance. Friday, 20% chance. 20, 20, 20, 50, 50, 40, 40, 30. Yeah.
But the Christmas parade's this weekend.
Yeah, I know.
Can't have no rain.
It's going to wait for that. It's
Yeah.
going to hold off.
I suppose the eastern part of the state is kind of gearing up right now for some severe weather today.
Yeah?
Yeah, we were looking at perhaps some severe weather. It was the talk of the town yesterday. But those chances, it looks like it'll just be showers.
Yeah.
A chance thereof.
Chance there of showers.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Well, what's this? Oh, what?
Oh, no, let's see what you got.
I got nothing. I was going to say, no.
You
What's
want to
this?
play more about your baby?
I can
love
do it all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Elf on a Shelf.
Yeah.
What's going on? So I've heard of that for years.
Cancel?
I don't know what it is.
Not necessarily cancel, but there's some people making stink over it. Basically, starting as some people start right after Thanksgiving, you buy a certain type of elf, stuffed elf,
Yeah.
and what he does is you put him in different positions every day, like on the fireplace or on the counter or whatever. He's meant to be watching your kids, and each night he goes back to the North Pole and he reports to Santa if the kids were being good.
Okay.
If that makes
It's a
sense.
child behavioral mechanism.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you better be good. Christmas is coming.
Yeah.
If you want your gifts, behave, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, this is the Stalinist Christmas, I guess.
But can't he just text Santa?
No, well, I think it's just a fun little tradition that people
Okay.
picked up, and parents get really creative with how they leave the elves
Yeah.
at nighttime,
It was a
and
big Instagram thing for a
yeah,
while,
it,
right?
a huge Instagram thing.
Look how good of a parent I am.
Yeah. But now people are saying, it's
It's triggering.
it's triggering.
It's microaggression against, people with pointy ears.
People don't like that their kids are being evaluated at any second during every day. It sets up standards that, parents won't.
That's the next thing, y'all.
What?
That's the next thing. All right. Now my kids can do if they fail a test, I'm calling the teacher.
Yeah.
All right. If my kid, I'm calling Santa and telling him I don't care how bad he's been. All right. Like you can't even use that anymore.
You're bringing him a gift, Santa.
Yeah. Santa makes a list. He checks it twice. He figures if you're naughty or nice. Like that's not even a thing anymore. Nobody's judging my kids, especially not a magical being.
I think it's just I think it's a fun tradition.
It
but
is.
People are taking this. Let me read this little excerpt here. A key component of the Elf on the Shelf story is that children believe they will get better presents if the elf delivers a good report to Santa. A board-certified child and family psychologist says she's concerned that when elves are used to control a child's behavior, parents engage in empty threats. They often tell their children that if the elf doesn't deliver a good report to Santa,
threats.
he won't bring them gifts, blah, blah, blah. The elf is only around for a month, so parents need to develop other ways to reinforce good behavior for the rest of the year, creating inconsistency.
I mean, I have an initial like reaction against it because it does seem a little Stalinist to me. You know, like having a camera in everyone's
Yeah.
house to make sure that they're toting the totalitarian line.
Yeah.
you know. But this is just fun. It's just
It
the elf on a
is. It's
shelf.
just for
I don't
fun.
think kids are emotionally being devastated
Yeah.
because of the elf on the shelf. And if they are, man, you need to toughen that kid up.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
By the way,
elf on the shelf teach a little fortitude, I think.
Yeah. Santa can see you.
Yeah.
We
He knows
drill
what's going.
that in.
Yeah, yeah. He knows when you're awake.
Mm-hmm.
He knows when you've been bad or not. So just be
is
good, for goodness sake. It's not that big a deal. All right.
Yeah.
Like I'm letting my child express himself in any way he wants, and if Santa believes that's the wrong way, well, you know, I
Yeah.
can write an Instagram post to
Look,
him.
you're gonna have a kid that's going around burning buildings down.
If there wasn't an elf. Yeah. Yeah. Bad tactics for disciplining your child. Only 1 month out of the year are they not terrorizing everything because, you know, elf on a shelf. Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm digging elf on a shelf now.
I like it. Here,
I want one.
they also say asking children to accept the elf without question also discourages children to think critically at a time when parents should be encouraging this essential skill.
Oh, they should be toeing the line.
Yes.
They should be listening to what they're told. When
Yes.
you're a kid, you're living in an authoritarian state. I
Yeah.
mean, that just is what it is. You can speak up, but you might land up like in a political prison.
Yeah.
i.e., your bedroom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's my way or the highway, right? I
Yeah.
mean, is that not still a thing?
My
Like,
roof, my rules.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I said so.
Yeah.
Are you not allowed to say that anymore?
Ooh.
You
Yeah,
know?
so
Oh,
there's-
no.
and I'm gonna. Well, I'd like to have a negotiation, a debate,
Yeah.
a parlay with my child.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, where I would
4
want to
years old.
explain
4
to
years
them
old, yeah.
why they shouldn't smear baby cream all over into the light sockets.
I know
and
you're
why they
just
should stop.
expressing yourself.
Yeah.
You know, son, I know that it seems like a good idea to chase the pets with scissors.
Yeah.
But you really should not do
Yeah.
that. It's harming the mental health and perhaps the physical health of our pets.
They come over. Your kid's a sheep, man. He's 4 years old. He's blindly following the traditions. Let him think for himself, man.
Oh my goodness.
We all supposed to be just beatniks? Beatnik style of
Yeah,
parenting.
cover our kids in patchouli oil.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I don't like the free thinking 4-year-olds, you know?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Just let them figure it out.
And this article goes on to kind of admonish the parents who get involved in this as well.
Yeah, and
because
shame on you.
they spend a lot of time. I think it could be really fun for parents, you know, getting to set up the elf in really
Yeah.
creative ways. But no, that's not
These
good.
people are so impressionable; they're gonna feel bad. There's people. Oh, my elf on a shelf is harming my child. And no, it's a fun thing.
Yeah, and Santa does not need the elf on the shelf. Okay?
doesn't.
Is that where we gonna tell your kids? Well, we'll get rid of the elf on the shelf. Just if you're gonna do something bad, make sure Santa's not watching.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
But he's always watching.
He's always watching.
yeah,
Yeah,
This
always.
is just a nice, friendly little reminder on your shelf.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. We're all supposed to feel bad about everything. I
Yeah.
listened to some radio programming on Thanksgiving Day. I had to do a little driving around, and this was not on any station affiliated with us whatsoever. This is public radio. NPR. They had a special, the Thomas Jefferson Hour. If you listen to that at all, you know what I'm talking about. It's a couple of guys who banter back and forth about Thomas Jefferson, one of the founding fathers,
Yeah.
obviously. But the entire radio program was just about how bad we should feel
Yeah.
about Thanksgiving. It was the whole Squanto myth, helping the pilgrims grow corn. Even if they did, we should never talk about that again. We should only talk about the genocide of Native Americans. Then it was Thomas Jefferson is evil. Teddy Roosevelt, the only good thing he ever did was the national park system. Just going on and on. I'm listening to this. I'm like, I hate you guys.
Yeah.
Like, you're trying to get me to hate America
Yeah.
right now, and all I'm doing is hating you.
Yeah.
It's Thanksgiving Day. Can we not have
Yeah.
this day to just be thankful and like, so what? Maybe some parts of our history aren't as glossy as we think they are.
Yeah.
There's times to talk about that. Not on Thanksgiving Day.
Not on the
Yeah.
day. And things evolve into different things. I think
Exactly.
all of us can sit at Thanksgiving table and be like, yeah, I mean, that was kind of a crock what they told us,
Yeah.
you know, in second grade. But that was because we were kids. It's like,
Yeah.
it's fun. You're supposed to feel good about it. And then later on, maybe it didn't go down that way. But it's
Second graders don't need to know how to spell genocide. You know,
Yeah.
that's not a word that they need to be taught.
Yeah.
They need to be doing the hand turkeys. And you
Yeah.
know what?
A for
Bring back the
apocalypse.
feather headdresses. I'm just going to go out on a limb. They were talking about that. They were like, well, hopefully no schools do that anymore. Is the feathered headdress? You know, nobody's getting made fun of.
Yeah.
In kindergarten, making a feather headdress. If anything, it's just a little, it's a little nod to the culture.
Yeah.
You know, I mean,
if you had a time traveling Native American, you'd probably be like, oh, all right, you're continuing on the.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a war thing, right? I mean, it's like a war thing.
Yeah,
but, I mean, it's
yeah,
whatever,
yeah.
big deal. It's fun. It's fun
fun.
for kids,
Yeah.
and it's like, things evolve. You know, I mean, Christopher Columbus Day or whatever, Columbus Day. We all know it's he's not the. He was he committed atrocities when people were generally atrocious.
Absolutely, that was
That's a good way of
just
putting it.
part of it, you
Yeah.
know. And but there's efforts. Yeah, we need to get rid of Columbus Street.
Yeah, yeah.
Columbia needs to that
Yeah,
needs to be
that's where you're
renamed.
going.
Yeah.
all of that. I don't know. It's just and listening to them just talking trash about Thomas Jefferson and
Yeah.
Teddy Roosevelt for not being progressive woke enough. I mean,
Yeah.
for their times they were pretty good. You
Yes.
know, and
The
and
best you could be.
Jefferson. There's some shady things, no doubt, but that's
yeah.
everybody
Yeah.
had some shade. You know, looking back with the Monday morning
course.
quarterback here. Yeah,
Yeah.
obviously they could have done some things differently, but they did them probably as best as they could back then.
Best they could. That's
And
exactly right.
I know I've joked about it before. Where's the stop? We're gonna snatch it. We're gonna dig up Grog the caveman and yell at him because he
Yeah.
didn't understand gender fluidity well
Yeah,
enough
yeah.
back
Right.
in his time.
Yeah.
You know,
And I
Their
bet
time.
Thomas Jefferson would have liked Friends too. All right,
Absolutely.
So he's just a bad guy.
Yeah.
Forget,
I just hated it.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
couldn't stop listening to it.
Of
though.
course,
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
imagine how many celebrations, how many holidays, everyday things that we use that we'd have to get rid of if,
Yeah.
based on its history.
And 100%.
Yeah.
Well,
All
and
the things like
Valentine's Day.
Wednesday.
Yeah.
I'm sure Wednesday
Wednesday,
has some like
exactly. Yeah.
horrible history to it. Doesn't
Yeah.
matter. And if you're listening to this and you're getting upset, I guarantee you in 50 years, you are doing something right now that in 50 years they're going to be like, can you believe they did that?
Exactly. Yeah.
I don't know what it'll be. I don't know how
Yeah,
we
I
could
don't.
get any more insane than we are already, but
They'll figure out a way.
they'll figure
Yeah.
out a way.
Yeah.
We never put it past them.
And you're going to be like, this is insane.
Yeah.
You're going to feel exactly how we do right now.
Yeah, exactly.
When we say
Yeah.
that Thomas Jefferson was a good dude
He's a
in
good
the
dude.
grand scheme of things.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't condone everything.
Gosh, I'm
Right,
just
of
looking
course
over my
not. Yeah,
shoulders
yeah.
like this is the world we live in.
Behind that bush over there, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm looking.
Am I going to get fired for saying that I like Thomas Jefferson? Just a little different than what I've, grew up learning.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
Let's get into it, man.
Yeah.
Let's get out of
Right.
here.
And then we got to talk about this right here.
Oh.
Coming back. Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that.
yeah, you know this
thing.
guy,
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
you?
yeah.
You're
The
a
guy. I mean,
I am just digging
Yeah.
a hole here.
Yeah.
you're gone.
Yeah.
All right. It's all the things that we usually do at 6:30. We'll be back after the break.
Harris Drug and Gifts. A gift for everyone, for every occasion. Whether it be their Razorback corner with every possible gift for that sports fan in your life, or the large selection of home decor and candles for mom or that wonderful lady in your life. Harris Drug and Gifts is one of the largest gift stores in the area, providing gift ideas for every occasion, for everyone. Harris Drug and Gifts, 205 Kdqn Avenue in historic downtown Kdqn. And of course, who could forget Renee and that full-service pharmacy? Harris Drug and Gifts.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets. Now they closed yesterday. December corn at 668 3/4, up 3/4, with March corn at 671 1/4 unchanged. January soybeans at 1457 1/4, up 21. March soybeans at 1462 3/4, up 20 1/2. December wheat at 756 3/4, down 18 3/4. March wheat at 780 3/4, down 16 1/4. December cotton at 80.20, down 114, with March cotton at 78.95, down 123. January rice 17.93, down 19 cents. March rice at 18.22, also down 19. Moving on to livestock now. December live cattle 152.57 1/2, down 50. February live cattle 154.67 1/2, down 45. January feeder cattle 176.87 1/2, down 142 1/2. March feeder cattle 180.60, down 95. December lane hogs at 80.60, down 317 1/2, with February hogs at 84.75, down 375. That's your EAB early morning market update, and I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
Soil, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the Soil Ship Enterprise to explore soil life, to boldly grow where cover crops have never grown before. Farmer's Log, soil date 31655.4. We've come across some strange but incredibly helpful life forms. We didn't have to travel far to find them, but these organisms have proven invaluable on our trip through the solar system. They help feed us by nourishing and protecting our crops. They've built our soil structure to make it more resilient to the harsh weather we encounter. Our sensors indicate they're even helping us store carbon that plants take out of the atmosphere and put it back into the soil. Guess you can say our living and life-giving soil is the best thing to cling on to. Sorry. That's soil fleet humor.
Visit your local USDA Natural Resources Conservation Service office today and learn more about the basics and benefits of soil health. This message brought to you by USDA and this radio station.
At the sale on Thursday, November 17th at Hope Livestock Auction in Hope, there were 1,059 head of cattle on the yard. Number one steers, 300 to 400 pounds, sold from 185 to a high of 222 1/2. 4 to 5 weight steers ranged from 171 to a high of 215. 5 to 6 weight steers brought 160 to 185. 6 to 7 weight steers sold from 147 to 165. 7 to 8 weight steers ranged from 145 to 159, and over 800-pound steers brought 130 to 150. Number one heifers, 300 to 400 pounds, sold from 155 to 172 1/2. 4 to 5 weight heifers ranged from 145 to 175. 5 to 6 weight heifers brought 135 to 155. 6 to 7 weight heifers sold from 130 to 149, and over 700-pound heifers ranged from 127 to 130. And that's the report from the sale Thursday, November 17th at Hope Livestock Auction in Hope. There will be no sale on Thanksgiving Day at Hope Livestock Auction. The next sale will be Thursday, December 1st at 12 noon. From the staff at Hope Livestock Auction, we wish you and your family a happy Thanksgiving. For AgVantage, I'm Jay Bunyard reporting. Here's a very simple, yet very meaningful wish for you this holiday season. From Fun and Learn Land Preschool and Daycare and Sevier County Developmental Center, 151 College Drive in Kdqn. May Christmas be everything you want it to be. May the joys of this time fill your home and life throughout the new year. Merry Christmas from your friends at Fun and Learn Land Preschool and Daycare and Sevier County Developmental Center in Kdqn.
Christmas is a time to pause and reflect on the things that matter most in life. Things like faith, family, and community. At Wilkerson's, they appreciate the many blessings that come from living in Southwest Arkansas. The caring people and the sense of family and community are at the top of their list. For over 90 years, it has been their privilege to serve the families of this area. During this holiday season, it is their hope that you enjoy the blessings of faith, family, and community. From the Wilkerson family and staff, Merry Christmas.
Happy holidays to everyone from the employees at Davis Feed in Ashdown. Looking for the perfect Christmas gift or stocking stuffer? Davis Feed has Boggs all-weather boots in different sizes and colors, a large supply of knives, Case, German Eye, and other brands, lots of tack and ropes in different colors. They have farm toys, equipment and animals, and Rocasa natural oils, including elderberry, soy-based items, and so much more that would make a perfect gift. And don't forget the cracked and candy pecans at Davis Feed. It's Davis Feed, located at 371 East Main in Ashdown. Phone them at 870-898-5966.
Finding the right auto repair shop is no accident with Miller's Paint and Body. Most folks know that Lonnie Miller is as knowledgeable, experienced, and friendly as they come. For more than a decade, Miller's Paint and Body has been providing excellent collision repair and exceptional hometown service. Miller's Paint and Body works with most major insurance companies and comes highly recommended. Miller's Paint and Body, 5594 Highway 71 South in Cove. For a free estimate, call 870-387-5271.
Need a little help purchasing a new ride? Stop in for a visit at your local Red River Credit Union branch and discover our great rates for car loans. We offer great loan terms on cars and trucks as well as boats, jet skis, ATVs, and motorcycles. Get approved quickly with RRCU and enjoy the convenience of multiple payment options. Come by your local branch and speak to one of our friendly clerks to learn more, or visit rrcu.com and apply online anytime. Rates and terms subject to approval. RRCU, federally insured by NCUA.
Idabelle's Best Tex-Mex restaurant, Salida Lindo, invites you to experience exceptional food in a traditional setting with fast, friendly service. Whether it's date night, hanging out with the guys, or a business meeting, family-owned and operated Salida Lindo has it covered with a romantic fountain, sports TVs, and meeting rooms. Dine in or take it to go with convenient curbside service. And don't forget to check out the newly remodeled bar area with marble countertops, drink specials, and a whole lot of fun. That's Salida Lindo, 3104 Northeast Lincoln Road in Idabelle.
All right, we are back live, Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew. And, yeah, it's been an interesting morning so far. Just had a long conversation about something that I don't even understand. I don't even understand if that community. That community. Do you know which one I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You would think it's the largest demographic in the States when it's not. It's even close. Anyway, I don't even know what I'm talking about. But I do have some tips for anybody out there with more than $1,000 in their bank account.
Okay.
These are millennial tips for saving money or making money. So you make these 7 money moves, as Cardi B would say, and then you get to so you could grow your money 17 times faster, which is pretty crazy without risking any of it, using Capital One 360 performance savings accounts. I don't know about that. That one, maybe, who knows. Number 2, cancel your car insurance.
Right.
We've
talked
seen this
about
one
this
before.
Yeah.
Cancel it. If you get into an accident, it's like people who are like, paying, and it's true. Let's say you don't pay for health care, but then you get the sniffles and go to a doctor and it costs you $100. Realistically, that's way less than you would have paid for having. But you break your arm, you're really in the hole now.
Yes, you are.
So their whole thing is, you probably don't need it. Essentially, just don't get pulled over. And
very illegal.
Of course it is. Yeah, don't do that. See if your banking account is ripping you off. Yeah. There's a dirty little secret about big banks. We all know they have tons of money, but you might not know they rake in billions of dollars in overdraft fees. Yep, they're getting rich with your hard-earned money or lack of, because you're overdrafting.
Yeah, they have to cover their losses.
They have to, yes,
and reprimand you for doing that.
Yeah. Luckily, we found a mobile banking account called Current that will make you feel like you're not getting ripped off. You can overdraft your account by up to $100 with no fees. There's an asterisk there.
Yeah.
And it does not have a footnote.
Oh, okay.
So the asterisk is like you have to pay it back in 12 hours or then you get hit with some crazy fee or something. Yeah, it lets you overdraft your account. Let's just manage our money. Listen, I've overdrafted an account. I'm not saying anybody who's ever done that is not financially responsible or something. It's just like I've overdrafted my account for things that were like I need to do this. Not like, it's Cyber Monday. Let's just go ahead and overdraft the old account there.
Yeah.
And hope and banks are making money off of me doing it. Yeah, that's the way it works.
See, I've had stuff overdraft, like say, things that are on auto pay, like cell phone bill or car insurance. And when it overdrafts, like, I'm just thankful that I have the opportunity to do that. I don't mind paying the $35.
Me either.
Because that's nothing in the grand scheme of things.
I'm so with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Number 4, stop paying your credit card company. If you have credit card debt, the anxiety, the interest rates, the fear of never going in. And the truth is, your credit card company doesn't really care. So it's just cancel your car insurance, overdraft your account, destroy your credit. These are the biggest, hottest millennial saving tips that you can do right now.
Millennials wonder why they can't buy houses.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh man, spend $1 to own a piece of Amazon, Google, or other companies. There you go. Start investing. So overdraft your account. Okay, don't pay your credit card companies. Cancel your car insurance. Don't have health insurance, and start getting into day trading.
Yeah. Yes.
You know, with all that money that you definitely can lose if you know. Don't let your car cause you to go bankrupt. Just don't pay for it. All of this is just skirting around. Yeah. Student debt, maybe the government will get it one day. You know, that's kind of the thing here that I'm seeing.
You're not setting up very well for your future if you're following that list.
No, don't listen to this, fellas and ladies out there who are like, if you have over $1,000 in your banking account, just chill, man. You're doing all right.
Yeah, exactly.
You're doing a lot better than most Americans. You know, most Americans cannot cover a $200 to $300 expense, emergency expense. It just destroys them.
Yeah.
Most Americans can't miss a week of work.
Absolutely.
You know?
Yeah. I mean, it's rough out there, but
yeah. I mean, I can miss 1 week. If I miss 2 weeks of work, it's going to be, I'm calling family. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And I'm thankful for that I could do that. But like, you know, I mean, not everybody's set up to, you know, and if you have $1,000 in your bank account, you should feel pretty good.
Yeah.
There's some people with 10,000 or more. Obviously, you're feeling great, but yeah, you know, it's not. I don't know.
I find if I have that much money just sitting around, I'll go ahead and start paying bills so that the next month I don't have to worry about it.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's a smart idea or not, but out there.
Yeah, out there.
that makes me comfortable knowing that okay, that stuff's paid off.
Yeah.
You know, I don't have to worry about it.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it feels good. Like, even if you have no money in your bank account, but all your bills are paid.
Oh, it's the greatest feeling in the world.
What do I need? These people are new poor. That's what this is. They move out of their parents' house and they don't know how to feel okay having no money.
Yeah.
I remember back in the day, dude, like if I had $20 for the week, I was like, I'm
exactly.
good. That was before I became a smoker, of course.
I do have to say, once I got sober, the amount of money I saved, I think on my app it's about $4,000 right now. Those were desperate times because if I saw that bank account going down to maybe there's $20 left for the week, that would not get me enough alcohol for the week, right? And so, that was horrible.
Sure.
Yeah, but now it's like,
and then you'd overdraft again.
Oh yeah. Oh, I would. I definitely would. That's how addiction gets you, you know.
For sure.
But now not having those things to worry about is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kevin Barrett says, live in your parents' basement. That's a hot millennial tip.
That it is.
For sure.
Yeah.
Save money on your cat ear headphones by, reuse your masks.
Yeah.
Millennials out there.
Oh my goodness. I saw somebody post a meme this morning that said, I hope I'm not 30 trying to figure out my life. And somebody was like, who's going to tell them? You're still trying to figure out your life at 30 years old.
Of course you are.
Even if you're not in your parents' basement.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. More people are definitely living in their parents' basement, I think, than ever right now, right?
Yeah, I would assume
Gotta be.
Yeah.
And the internet and everything just saps all motivation and, oh, man. And just being stuck on your phone and being okay with being like, I saw one video we talked about on the radio, months ago where the guy was all upset that he got passed over for like the Starbucks assistant manager job, and he makes a video about it. It's like, dude, the Starbucks job is supposed to be the thing that you either do when you're in college or whatever, and then you're meant to move on.
Yeah.
If that's not getting hired to the assistant manager of Starbucks is the best thing that should ever happen to you. That's when you move. That's when you go to the new thing.
Yeah.
Why make a TikTok video about it and make a song about it, about not getting,
that guy, yeah.
And you didn't even remember it was like, and you remember when I asked you if for the position, you almost laughed in my face. He laughed in your face because he's like, no, I'm going to give it to the kid who should be working. Why are you here? You're 28.
Yeah.
Why are you still just, part-time at Starbucks? Mm-hmm. I don't know why I'm yelling. Why am I yelling?
But I mean, him just making that video too is like, do you want to lose the normal job that you have right now too?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't know.
Whatever. All right, it's time. We got to get into your genuine RV power trivia, yeah?
Yeah, let's
All
do
right,
it.
we'll be right back.
The Sevier County Medical Center would like to formally invite our community and surrounding areas to our grand opening celebration on Friday, December 2nd. The grand opening will begin at 11 a.m. on December 2nd and continue through 1 p.m. Join us at the Sevier County Medical Center, located 4 miles north of Kdqn on Highway 71.
Join us in celebrating Sevier County's brand new state-of-the-art hospital. We'll have guest speakers, tours for the public, refreshments, and more celebrations in honor of the new hospital. And as always, for more information, visit DeVereCountyMedical.com.
Your care, your trust, our passion.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Feel out $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
That's right. We're back live. Kdqn 92.1 with the Morning Brew, and we got your genuine RV power trivia. Power. Oh, man. Genuine RV and Motors or Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma. Check them out today, genuinerv.com. I've got a question. I'm going to read it. If you call 642-2190, 642-3637, or 898-3624, you're going to win yourself, and get it right, or Jen saves your life.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to win yourself breakfast from Mickey D's and a trip to the ultrasonic car wash at Mr. Clean here in Kdqn. So let's get it. Here is your question for today. While these have been around for a very long time, these weren't widely used until the 1900s, and they're becoming much less popular now with the convenience of the internet. What are they? 642-2190. While these have been around for a very long time, these were not widely used until the 1900s, and they're becoming much less popular now with the convenience of the internet. What are they? Boom, 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 boom.
All right, I got two answers.
Yep.
One of them's got to be right.
Oh. I see. Okay. Answers flowing through on Facebook Live as well. So here we go. Let's go to our first caller. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Good morning. Is it landline phones?
Oh, landline phones. That's a great answer, but not correct. Jennifer?
Dictionaries.
Dictionaries is not correct. Neither is encyclopedias coming through on Facebook Live, but the great tries all around. While these have been around for a very long time, these weren't widely used until the 1900s, and they're becoming much less popular now with the convenience of the internet. What are they? Here's my first hint. It does have to do with the holidays. It does have to do with the holidays. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning, you're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Good morning. Is it newspapers?
Newspapers is a great answer, but not what I'm looking for. Jennifer?
Sears catalogs.
Sears catalogs is not correct, but I like where you're going with that. Nothing coming through on Facebook Live. Thank you for trying. Please call back 642-2190. While these have been around for a very long time, these weren't widely used until the 1900s, and they're becoming much less popular now with the convenience of the internet, and they have to do with the holidays. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Good morning. Is it Christmas cards?
It is Christmas cards.
All right.
Oh, man. Nailed it. Who do we have on the phone?
Sherry Dinger.
Sherry Dinger. Awesome. Do you mind writing that? I don't have a pen around me. Sherry Dinger. Awesome. Well done. You came through and just nailed it. Christmas cards being the correct answer. You can pick up your winnings anytime after 7:10. Thank you, Sherry.
Thank you.
Boom. Bye-bye. Just like that. Christmas cards. And the reason I brought up the internet is because now people are sending off e-Christmas cards, which is even more disingenuous.
Lame.
Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. It's already answered today, but what's your answer?
I was going to say Christmas cards.
Oh, you were going to say Christmas cards too. Oh, darn it. Do we have a consolation prize? There's a box of Mike and Ike's back there. Can we give that Can we give that away?
Sure.
Do you want a box of Mike and Ike's? If you want it, it's yours. Who do we have on the phone anyway?
This is Bethany.
Bethany. What do you think? Can we throw
Brantley.
together something
I
for
bet
her?
you we can throw something together for her.
All right, Bethany Brantley, since you held on the line and had the correct answer anyway, I don't know if you really did, but I'm gonna believe you.
Well, I put my phone over the car, so whenever I call you guys, it turns the radio off. So.
Very smart.
Gotcha.
Very smart.
I'll have a little something for you tomorrow to pick up.
Okay,
Yeah.
to pick up tomorrow?
Yep.
All right, Bethany, you can come pick up your winnings tomorrow after 7:10. Thank you very much.
You guys have a great day.
You too.
You too.
It's the holiday season.
I love giving stuff away.
Whoop-de-doo and zippity-talk. Don't forget to pull up your socks. We are... Is that the right?
I don't know. My brain went somewhere else, so we're just gonna...
Yeah, we are in the giving mood here on Bethany Brantley and Sherry Dinger.
Yeah, I love getting Christmas cards. I love getting, like, if somebody on my Facebook that I haven't talked to in like 10 years says, I'm sending out Christmas cards, who wants one? I'll be like, me.
Yeah.
I love them. I love putting them up on my fridge.
I think I've ruined my reputation here in town, like right off the bat.
Mhm.
Nobody wants to have anything to do with me.
Why?
Because my first Christmas here, I started going off on how Christmas cards are disingenuous and what are you supposed to hang on to them? And I get them. They're always printed. They they never have my name or anything.
Yeah.
It's just sent out just like, and it's always like my family is like, looks great or whatever. We took this picture.
Yes.
And it's like, hope you have a holiday season as I know I'm having a good one,
Mhm.
and I'm like, bleh. And how long am I supposed to hang on to it? Can I just open it and go, and then put it right into the garbage?
Yeah, if you want, I guess. I take them down right after Christmas,
Yeah.
and I'll either put them in a box or throw them out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And John Baldwin actually purposefully gave me a Christmas card.
Really?
Yeah. He's like, I know you don't like these.
Oh, man.
There's just something about it. I don't know. Something about it. Of course, when I know somebody and they give me a Christmas card, I feel a form of warmth.
Yeah.
But I don't know what it is,
I think I'm going to do Christmas cards this year.
Oh. And then you have e-Christmas cards now.
Mhm.
If you send me an emailed Christmas card
Yeah.
that's not personalized in any way, shape, or form, it's like you can't really
Delete.
throw it in the trash, but I
Mhm.
will delete it. If I was to do Christmas cards, I'd do maybe 10.
Mm-hmm.
All to the select people, and I would personalize them.
Yeah.
But who needs that? Who wants that much work? But you
Yeah.
believe Christmas cards are a real, genuine thing.
I don't actually. I don't, because most of the ones I get aren't even like really addressed to me or anything. There's no.
It's always
no
a car
notes.
dealership. It's always a car dealership you got
Exactly.
service from. It's like, hey, come back, spend money.
Yeah. I just like collecting like the most random ones for some reason. If I were to send out Christmas cards, which I never have, I would write a personalized note on every single one of them.
Yeah.
That's nobody does that though.
No.
I've never gotten one with
I've
a
never gotten
personalized
that.
note.
I've never gotten that.
Yeah.
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 Well, there you have it. Christmas cards is the thing, and I Christmas cards dating back to like the 1600s.
Yeah.
People writing, "Merry Christmas."
Drawing stick figures.
Yes, yes. Why stick figures?
I don't know. There's no cameras.
Oh yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Some beautiful illustration of my
Mhm.
family
Yeah.
in one way or another.
But anyway, if anybody's out there listening and you have Christmas cards, make sure you drop one off to me, please.
That's right.
I love Christmas
right.
cards.
Christmas cards.
You don't have to write a note either. It's fine.
What's your stance on them?
I love them.
You love them.
I'll take as many as I can get. I
Yeah?
love the one from the car dealership.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's always good to see like who, because I go there a lot,
Mhm.
and I can cross off the names of the folks who got fired from
Yeah.
last year. Yeah.
Oh man.
We got to do your Christmas cards
Yep.
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
ASAP.
We ready on that?
We are.
All right. Well, we're going to be right back. We got to get into the news. It's the Brew Crew.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Shelter Insurance Agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Todd Moore in Dirks, and by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
For Kdqn News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. Thanksgiving Day began wet and cold, but the weather didn't stop one local church from completing its mission of feeding hundreds of people in its community who otherwise may have gone without a good Thanksgiving meal. Friendship Baptist Church in Kdqn hosted its 11th annual Thanksgiving Day meal giveaway on November 24th, Thanksgiving Day. Over the past 11 years, the church has fed thousands of people on Thanksgiving Day. That has included families, homebound senior citizens, and on-duty first responders. Misty Burke is a member of Friendship Baptist Church and has helped organize the meal giveaway since its beginning 11 years ago. She said members arrive at the church early Thanksgiving morning to prepare meals and that the planning process begins months in advance.
For 11 years, our church family has met up here. Some of us start getting here at 6:30, 7 until we all come together, usually about 8 o'clock, and we prepare a meal to serve the community. They sacrifice their time way before we start talking and praying about it. Probably September, October, and then we have a few meetings and we fine-tune it.
Misty and fellow Friendship Baptist member Mary Ida Pierce said some members of the community greatly anticipate the meal giveaway as an opportunity to fellowship and eat a great meal.
I go door to door to the senior apartments about a week before Thanksgiving to make sure that they don't have plans, because sometimes their plans are last minute, and I see the same ones. I have a gentleman that was at one of the apartments, and he said, "I'm still here. I've been sitting in this chair all year waiting for you to..." It's just a blessing.
Exactly. It's just a blessing to be able to serve the community and for us to come together as a church family and do it. And it brings us all closer together. And it's for sure not about giving up our Thanksgiving Day, because it actually makes our Thanksgiving Day.
Chris Burke has also helped organize the event for the past 11 years. He said the entire church hopes the event provides not just a meal for members of the community, but a chance to be with others on Thanksgiving Day.
We love coming up here and doing cooking for everybody. We have, a certain member or number of people here in our community that, maybe they're older or they just don't have family around here. They don't typically eat Thanksgiving meal. And we started this just to kind of give them an opportunity to where if they wanted to, they could come eat with us, and just fellowship with somebody on Thanksgiving meal. But we just hate for somebody to do without on Thanksgiving. Every member of our church will tell you, we've just been really blessed, and we just want to pay that forward. So this is something that we all love doing, and we get a lot of buy-in from the church, and not just the church, but members of the community that want to come up and help as well.
Chris said the church would not have imagined 11 years ago the event would provide as many meals as it does now each year. Before COVID, the church was providing as many as 500 meals on Thanksgiving Day. That dropped some in 2020 and 2021, but is starting to get back this year to those pre-pandemic numbers.
I'll tell you, the first year, we were so excited about getting this thing off the ground and doing this, and I think we had maybe, 10 to 12 people show up, and then we had did a total of maybe 80 meals. And before COVID hit, the thing had exploded to where we were delivering over 500 meals on Thanksgiving Day. So we're slowly picking back up to the pre-COVID numbers. But no, you just don't realize everybody that's in need or, that would normally do without.
The meal is now a tradition, not just for the church, but for the community as well. No doubt you'll see members of Friendship Baptist Church spending their Thanksgiving next year sharing those blessings with anyone who needs them. The Kdqn Lions Club will host its annual 2-day radio auction fundraiser in partnership with Number One Country 92.1 on Monday, December 5th, and again on Thursday, December 8th, beginning at 5 p.m. each evening, live from the lobby of First State Bank on Culinary Drive in Kdqn. Area merchants have donated numerous items to be auctioned off again this year, including some great Christmas gift ideas, with all proceeds going towards the many worthwhile Kdqn Lions Club community projects. Again, that's Monday, December 5th and Thursday, December 8th at 5 p.m. each evening. Listen to your Number One Country 92.1 to bid and buy as you support the Lions Club during its annual 2-day radio auction fundraiser. We'll be back with more news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
Today is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
See your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, the Woods Agency in Kdqn, Todd Moore and Dirks, or Joey Bailey in Ashdown.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, make it give me something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal and they take your trade in too.
Fall is here, and that means it's four-wheel drive season. Hi, I'm Shannon with Teeter Motor Company. If there's one thing you should know, it's that we have the largest selection of Tacoma 4Runners and Jeeps in the state. The holidays are coming, so let us make your first payment on any vehicle purchase in November, December. So come see us and test drive one of our quality pre-owned vehicles today. Teeter Motor Company, 1201 Highway 71 South, Mena.
And we are back with Kdqn News. Historic Washington State Park is gearing up to host its annual Christmas and Candlelight Historic event in December. Park staff will line the streets of Historic Washington State Park with candles to provide a natural and historic Christmas look. Decorations, music, and more will help set the mood for a historic Christmas experience. The homes of Historic Washington will be adorned with period decorations, and thousands of luminaries will be lit during the evening hours. The park will host its 36th annual Christmas and Candlelight event on December 9th and 10th. Candlelight tours will be held from 1 to 8 p.m. both evenings. Music will be played in the churches and at the 1940 WPA gym starting at 5 p.m. Williams Tavern Restaurant will also be open from 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. for a Christmas buffet. Carriage rides will be available, and the gift shop is scheduled to be open. Cost to participate in this year's Christmas and Candlelight is $10 for adults and $6 for children 6 to 12 years old. Children under 6 get in for free. The event is sponsored by Historic Washington State Park, the Pioneer Washington Restoration Foundation, and the townspeople of Washington. Historic Washington State Park is located 19 miles from Nashville on Highway 278. In our next story, the 2022 KCS Holiday Express train will return to the rails next week for the first time since the start of the pandemic in 2020. This year, the festive 6-car holiday train with intricate displays inside and out will bring Santa Claus and his elves to visit children and families in 20 communities in 8 states, including here in Southwest Arkansas. In addition, the KCS Holiday Express project will continue its tradition of charitable giving to the Salvation Army. This year's schedule includes stops in Texarkana from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. on December 5th, in Ashdown at 4 p.m. on December 6th, and in Mena on December 7th beginning at 4. Over 21 years, the charitable component of the KCS Holiday Express project has raised well over $2.6 million. In the first 19 years, the KCS Holiday Express train stopped in 20 or more communities in 5 or 6 states between Thanksgiving and Christmas. At each stop, visitors could board the train, meet Santa and his elves, and tour the inside of 3 cars of the festive 6-car train. These events return in 2022 after not occurring the previous 2 years. The KCS Holiday Express is free to the public at all of its stops. And in our final story of the news hour, with the holiday season here, the Sevier County Department of Human Services is once again organizing its annual project to provide gifts to all area foster children in need. The agency is seeking the community's help in ensuring all foster children in Sevier County receive a gift this Christmas. In total, the department is providing services to 67 Sevier County children in need, up from 43 last year. Officials estimate that figure will raise to 75 by Christmas. Organizers are asking anyone interested to contact them ASAP to request a child or children to sponsor this Christmas. The Department of Human Services will provide volunteers with information specific to each child. Gift cards are also welcome. Organizers are asking sponsors to stay in the $150 range for this gift program. Sponsors can be matched with a partner to lessen the burden on individuals. Those participating in the gift program are asked to turn their gifts in by December 16th. For more information, contact the Sevier County Children and Family Services staff by calling 870-279-1731. That's it for this edition of the news, but check out other local news, sports, and upcoming events online at kdqn.net. You can also follow us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Todd Moore and Dirks, Jeff Woods in DeQueen, and Joey Bailey in Ashdown. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Idabelle's Best Tex-Mex Restaurant, Salida Lindo, invites you to experience exceptional food in a traditional setting with fast, friendly service. Whether it's date night, hanging out with the guys, or a business meeting, family-owned and operated Salida Lindo has it covered with a romantic fountain, sports TVs, and meeting rooms. Dine in or take it to go with convenient curbside service. And don't forget to check out the newly remodeled bar area with marble countertops, drink specials, and a whole lot of fun. That's Salida Lindo, 3104 Northeast Lincoln Road in Idabelle.
From DNS Carpets, a special greeting during these holiday times to express their appreciation to you for your business and confidence in them. They are deeply grateful and wish you much happiness during this holiday season. The good folks at DNS sell, install, and repair a variety of flooring, and they treat you right. So for hardwood carpet, ceramic tile, vinyl tile and plank, and roll-out vinyl, even custom showers and backsplashes, go and see DNS Carpet. They're offering special financing through January. DNS Carpets, 1380 South Constitution in Ashdown and 807 Mine Street in Nashville. Phone them at 870-898-3459.
Alexandria Davis, nurse practitioner and owner of Southern Grace Healthcare, Ashdown's only walk-in family clinic, invites you to see what compassionate family healthcare is all about. Southern Grace Healthcare offers primary and urgent care for the entire family, and walk-ins are always welcome. Stop by 820 South Locust Street in Ashdown. Meet Alexandria Davis and her staff who are looking forward to serving you. For more information, call 870-898-4576 or visit us on Facebook. Southern Grace Healthcare, the care you need, the compassion you deserve.
All right, we are back live, KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew. Listed for that holiday hog sounder, Jennifer.
Wait, wait, wait.
Yep, something like that. If you hear that, you're going to be some amount of callers we will take, and you will try and guess which piggy will win, and if you do it correctly, you will win a holiday ham. That's the way it goes.
We're taking the 103rd caller.
Yeah, 103rd caller.
All right.
Yeah. Carolyn, you
Poor
ready?
Carolyn.
Yes. And if you don't win, there will be a can of pork and beans donated to a local food bank.
Sweet.
To be decided.
Yeah, you'll actually, if it is the one that we have used in years past, it will be donated to the Chance Lambeth wing of this particular food pantry.
Yes.
Because, man, there's a lot of pork and beans donated in his name last year.
Yeah, there was.
Maybe he'll get a ham this year.
Yeah, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A mountain of pork and beans.
A mountain of pork and beans.
Yeah, with Chance Lambeth's name on it.
Yeah. Oh, man. Jennifer.
Sir.
What's going on with the Sister Wives?
Oh, everything.
What is the Sister Wives?
Well, I caught myself
Sounds
asking myself
weird.
a question last night. Okay, let me start it off with the Sister Wives are a polygamous Mormon group of people.
I see.
We have one guy, Cody, and he's got like 4 wives, I believe.
Yeah.
A harem at that point.
Yeah,
A harem, yeah. And I know they were like kicked out of Utah. Probably kicked out of
Exiled from Utah.
Yeah.
Mitt Romney moved there.
Yeah,
It was that or Nevada. I don't quite remember.
He wouldn't wear the magical underpants?
Probably. Also, a lot of people look down on that marriage, and it can also be seen as illegal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Immoral, maybe. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So they moved to actually Flagstaff, Arizona.
Oh.
All the
I
weirdo.
feel like I remember that. Sorry. I feel like I remember that. Yeah, people living in with the sister wives. I feel like one of them came into the dealership I worked at one point.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you get their autograph?
No, I didn't know who they were. They
Oh.
were like, "That's one of the sister wives." I was like, "That's weird. What is that?" That
Do they have
sounds
a show on it?
They have a show. Yeah,
so
so it's like everything else.
Yeah, then they know what they're doing. It's a little
Yeah,
goofy.
of course.
They make
23
a few bucks
kids
off
and
of it.
counting.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
and whatnot. It's just, yeah.
That didn't turn out well for that family.
No, John and Kate plus 8. That one did not
Yeah.
turn out well
Oh,
either.
no?
No.
I don't know the story
Oh,
behind
when
that
they
one.
split, he like
when
they split, he like emptied the bank account and left her with $1,000.
Oh no.
Yeah, and just went on and got his own, girlfriend instead. Do you remember the John and Kate plus 8?
Oh, yeah.
Debacle?
What's the child support for octuplets? That can't be good.
Man, I don't know.
That's some serious garnishment of wages.
That's for sure. He definitely had to start working at, McDonald's or whatever.
A couple
it
of
is.
shifts.
Yeah, yeah. You all right there,
Sorry
Jennifer?
about that.
Jennifer
Coughing fit.
ran out of the room.
Like mid-sentence
Yeah,
there.
mid-sentence.
Oh, my goodness.
So
Okay.
sister wives, they moved
Yeah.
to Flagstaff.
They did, and they bought some property out there, building houses and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And one of the wives left.
Oh,
She's
no.
like, I've had enough of this. Because you can kind of see the dynamic that
Yeah.
the guy favors one wife over the others, the new wife.
Oh, yeah.
The younger
Oh,
wife,
yeah, yeah,
the
yeah,
prettier wife. So
They should
his-
all get a divorce and they could split the costs that way, right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
That's right.
So his second wife ended up leaving. People are like, "Yay, good for you."
So now he's only down to 2?
Now he's down to 3.
Oh.
Yeah, he's down to 3 now. But one of them he doesn't really have a relationship with anymore because she got catfished a few years ago. She was
Oh.
talking to a man online.
Oh, no.
Turned out to be a woman. And yeah,
This is,
but she still continues to be married to him.
Are they still doing a show?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So anyway, the
This
reason
is the
why
Church of Latter-day Saints, right? Like, have they not been excommunicated?
is that what
from
it
that?
is?
Yeah.
I don't know what
I
it is.
forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's odd to me.
It's
That's all
really
I gotta say.
odd. Yeah, especially watching the show. It's been on for probably 10 years, if
Yeah.
not more.
I just
So wait.
realized how much nagging I get from one. I couldn't
Yeah.
imagine
Yeah.
multiplying that by 4.
And don't forget, they all have a bunch of kids together as well.
Let me get this straight. It's a show about a guy who had 5 wives and there was drama?
4. Don't
Oh,
make him sound like
4.
a bad guy.
Oh, okay.
He only
Yeah.
had 4.
4.
Okay.
So there was drama
Yeah.
and problems? Really?
But for the most part,
What?
the 3 original wives get along together. They were basically in their early 20s and grew up together in a way. But the new wife that came in, obviously, she became a huge problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She was
So-
she came in, it's just walked right in and just made herself at home on the couch, right?
Exactly.
And-
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a disaster.
It's like when a new dog enters the kennel. And they're snarling at her and whatnot.
And when you watch the show, I mean, not that I expect you guys to, you can see how
No.
problematic this man is, the head of
Yeah.
the household kind of guy. He's very problematic. He's very gross.
Yeah.
But anyway, the second wife of his left him, got a divorce. I don't think it was an actual divorce,
Yeah. Do you watch the show?
but no, not really. I do like to kind of read up on it and see what it's like now.
Oh, okay.
Because I
TMZ
did-
article from time to time.
Yeah, I did used to watch the show, but I found myself asking myself last night.
I have to
Should
find
I get
myself
4 husbands?
apologizing.
What?
What's that?
Asking yourself if you should get 4 husbands.
Is that,
No,
yeah, is
I
there
can-
the opposite?
no.
Yeah, can you do it the other way around?
I don't think so. I don't think there's any
Could you
culture where
imagine
that's
that?
a thing.
4 guys burping and farting and
Yeah.
drinking beer.
No.
And that would be if it was the other way around, it wouldn't happen.
No,
it just
No,
would be
no.
totally
It wouldn't,
illegal.
yeah.
Yeah.
I clean up after one, and it's makes me nuts.
Yeah.
But so this,
I have to find myself
yeah.
apologizing. I wasn't comparing women to dogs. Just
No, I get what
it's
you
just
mean.
a territorial animal. That's what I was
Absolutely.
trying to-
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously when you get a new puppy, it's going to be your favorite. Like you're going to
Yeah,
pay more
exactly.
attention to that
Yeah,
puppy
yeah,
than your
yeah.
other dogs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when mom had me.
Yeah,
And
you were new and
You
shiny
guys
and-
were all just old and dirty.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I was the newest thing she had.
Yeah.
I know. I
Yeah.
still resent that.
Yeah.
Actually. It's all those Christmas presents that should have been mine.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
Jen's
Yeah.
too, I guess.
I
Yeah.
guess.
No, I was completely forgotten in the mix once
Yeah,
Tyler came in.
middle child has
Yeah.
to do a lot of lifting.
So anyway, so this lady left. Her name is Christine, and I saw an article yesterday that popped up saying that she started dating again.
Oh.
And I was just curious, like, what would that be like? You've been in a relationship with a man with 3 other women for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And now you're going out dating again.
Yeah, you put that in your Tinder profile.
Yeah.
Like, are you going to try to be monogamous, or are you going to go right back into a sister wife type of thing?
Talk about having no tools for dating. I feel like
I
that would be
agree.
like, because after a 20-year thing, if you get a divorce, it's like coming out of prison. You have
You're institutionalized.
Yeah, yeah. They give you the change you had in your pockets and the suit that you went to court in, and they send you off down the to the bus stop with $8, and that's it. Good luck reintroducing yourself back into society.
I'll say 14 years with 10 years married to my wife, 14 years together in total. If she like left me, so I would be like a little kid lost in the park. I would be single the rest of my life.
For sure.
Yeah.
I can barely download Pizza Hut app on my phone, let alone like Tinder or something.
And I saw you do it. It was a nightmare.
Yes. And I've not used it a single time.
Right.
When it came up on all the different options and I couldn't swipe right or anything, it was. You look through the Pizza Hut app, it's ridiculous.
And it's like continuous guest. I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
because I don't want to give you all my information.
Yeah, they got
but then
it
it's exactly, and then it doesn't save anything.
And before you know it, you're like, oh, I just want the special today, and then you add like, maybe a little ranch to go with it or something. You add a couple of things before you know it's $45.99 for a single pizza. Like, what happened?
Yeah. Can't deliver it either. Do
Yeah.
you want delivery? Sure. Well, we can't do it.
Yeah, I love every time I've called. Yeah,
Oh,
they're like,
same.
Delivery, pickup, or takeout, and I'm like, the delivery? No, we don't offer that.
That's every time I call.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're just obliged to say it.
Absolutely, it's in
Oh,
the
my
contract. We have to mention
Yeah.
it.
It's like a false offer.
Yes,
you know?
it is
an empty
And
gesture.
It's like 7:00 on a Friday night. Okay, I could understand if maybe a Monday, Tuesday night you don't have a delivery guy available, but Friday night, Saturday night, like Sunday game days and stuff. Have somebody there with a car.
delivery.
Absolutely.
Somebody that didn't just get dropped off by their grandma. Okay.
Yeah. Sir, our delivery guy doesn't have a car. Can you come pick him up? You deliver the pizza to your
Can I
house.
put that little Pizza Hut thing on top of my car? Maybe.
Can you imagine the Pizza Hut guy having to ride the bus with the pies? And
He wouldn't make it.
no,
Yeah.
hitchhiking on the back of a chicken truck.
Yeah. Hey, this is
I'm
Pizza
making
Hut.
it.
We'll get that pizza to you in 2 to 3 days.
Jason Statham's your Pizza Hut delivery guy, jumping like the transporter from car to car. I'd love it.
Absolutely. You
Yeah.
get a good tip for
Not
sure.
bad. Yeah, for sure. Here's an extra 2 for you, buddy.
Don't offer things if you can't,
Yeah.
you can't write the check afterwards.
Agreed.
However that saying
Yeah,
goes.
Jen said on Saturday, she's like, next time we're all together, we're playing Monopoly. She hates Monopoly, and she refuses to play it every night we bring it up. And she's like, next game night, we'll play it. And I said, don't write a check you can't cash, Jennifer.
I'm serious because
Well,
I felt really bad.
You should. Well,
I
we have
do.
game night every like 2 years, so
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
think
that's
we
why I
got some
don't feel
time.
too terrible about
We
that.
started up because we got my mom staying with us, and we started up a game of Monopoly, the 3 of us the other night, and I just so happened to get the lead, get the edge on the game, and all. It was all of a sudden like, well, there's we really need to check on the baby and do some work around the house, and I'm like, oh, I see, I start to win for the first time ever in this stupid game, and all of a sudden we got to take a break, and now the pieces are going to get messed up, and sitting there on the table, that game will not be finished.
That game is still set up. You guys intend on coming back to it?
That's how I'm being strung along.
And you're telling yourself that Caitlin isn't adding $100, $500 bills to her stack
I
and
know.
being like, I thought I had that railroad. Like, no, I had it this whole time.
It's going to be a disaster.
That game is compromised.
It is,
now, for
yeah.
sure. Yeah, you can't stop mid-game of Monopoly and continue it later and
that's what I
trust
told him is
everybody.
we play this to the end, to the bitter end.
To the bitter end. And that's the thing about Monopoly. You might feel like it happens to you a lot, but it's just luck. One person out of the gate, that first go around on Go really decides who is going to win that game. So one person just rockets out of the gate, getting the right stuff at the right time, and the other people just lag behind.
I mean, the only trick to the game is buy everything every chance you get.
Exactly.
If I've seen people get all excited, I landed on the community chest. Let's see what it is.
Yeah.
You're losing the game. If that's how you get your kicks in Monopoly is by getting the community chest or the chance card, you're done. All right. No, you need to be landing on properties. You need to be buying them.
That's so funny, man. That's true.
Oh, I hate Monopoly.
You're just looking at, what'd you get? Oh, a bank error in your favor, $75.
Yeah.
Oh, well done.
Won the beauty contest, did you? Must have been rigged. But here's your $25.
Yeah. And you're just buying up. You got everything, dude. I sit on Baltic and Mediterranean with dude, you do not discount those.
Oriental, Connecticut, Vermont, those light blue ones, those are killers, man. You get some hotels on them.
Yeah.
You careful.
Yeah. Remember like Marvin Gardens and stuff. You get those. Those are the yellow ones, right?
Yeah.
Those ones always did. Or the green ones.
Green ones are nasty.
Green ones are nasty because you're all worried about hitting Park Place and Broadway, right?
Yeah,
It
never happens.
Never happens. But those green ones are right behind, or right in front of that, and you're all worried. Oh, I'm missing. But then you land on my hotel on which one is that? Like Columbia,
like Pennsylvania.
Yeah. $3,000, please.
Mount Doom or something.
Yeah.
The version we have right now is the Lord of the Ring version. I think your husband gave
is
it
it?
to us. So yeah, it's all weird.
It's all weird.
Yeah.
What's the nice ones? Like what's the
the blues?
Yeah, like the Mediterranean one.
Oh,
like,
that's the Hobbit Hole and Farmer Maggot's farm.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
There's a monopoly for everything. O.J.
is.
Simpson monopoly.
There is,
Yeah.
yes. Yeah. Communist Russia monopoly.
Yeah, Baltic and Mediterranean is just all of Russia.
Yeah.
Sorry. All right. That's the last one. All right, we're going to do the weather and then come back with I've got a good story for y'all.
Oh.
A real feel-good story.
Oh.
Yeah, this is going to make you guys feel great.
Okay.
All right, we'll be right back.
It's a simple, easy feeling, knowing who you're talking to. Someone who you know, someone who knows you.
As the holiday season approaches, we would like to thank our local merchants for all they do in support of the community. Whenever there's a project to make our community a better place to live, you will find them with their sleeves rolled up in the middle of it all. Show your support by shopping locally for Christmas this year. First State Bank of Kdqn, member FDIC. Community people you know.
People you know. People you know. People you know. Community people. People you know. Community people. People you know. Community people you know.
Number one country
All right, doing the weather real quick. Today, a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Or no, just no thunderstorms now, just showers.
Just a little rain.
Just a little rain before noon. Patchy fog this morning. Otherwise, cloudy, gradually becoming sunny at some point today with a high near 73. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour this afternoon, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Tonight, looking mostly clear with a low of 33. Those strong winds again up to 30 miles per hour. Tomorrow, looking sunny, dipping back down with a high of 53. Tomorrow night, partly cloudy, a low of 28. And Thursday, partly sunny with a high near 52. But Thursday night is when the long string of precipitation chances happen. 20% Thursday night, 20% Friday night, on and on it goes. Saturday night does have a 50% chance as well.
And just to make the things just more confusing and to get everybody sick, those highs are going to go. We're going to have another warm front come in later on this week. We got more highs in the high 60s and low 70s. Thank you, Jen.
Yeah.
Yes, with that rain. So, man, it's just This is a perfect Arkansas week.
That's right.
Here.
That's
It's gonna be
right.
71 tomorrow, 28, or excuse me, 73 today, 28 tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's just weird, man.
Yep.
The yesterday's high 60, the low 37, 0.03 inches of rainfall, and I think I'm waiting on a caller right now. Is it line number 4 there? Yeah.
I was gonna say, I did talk to a paramedic yesterday, and I was
Yeah.
like, "Did you have a whole lot of Thanksgiving or turkey related disasters from the long weekend?" She said, "No, it's been mostly flu cases have to deal with, and I guess with the temperature swings, no doubt."
That's right. Well, let's get into this. Our second hog race of the season. Good morning. You're live on the Morning Brew. Who do we have on the phone?
Randy Chandler.
Randy Chandler. All right. You know how the game works, right, Randy?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to read off these 3. You choose one to win. Your hogs today are Gentry Chevrolet, Twisted Tines Outfitters, and Red River Oil. Which piggy do you choose?
Twisted Tines.
Twisted Tines. All right. Let's see if you're a winner.
And in this race, we have Gentry Chevrolet, Twisted Tines Outfitters, and Red River Oil. And the officials are ready to start the race.
Come on, boy.
Get set. And they're off. Twisted Tines takes an early lead. He looks
Hey-o.
geared and ready for hunting with their huge selection of camo clothing. Red River Oil looking speedy because he is full of high-quality non-ethanol fuel. Gentry Chevrolet looking sluggish, almost like he doesn't care. But what's this? Gentry Chevrolet hops in a brand new Malibu and tears down the track, passing both other piggies. Is that even legal? Doesn't matter. Gentry Chevrolet sails past the finish line.
Oh, man. Oh, so close it was.
It's
Randy
rigged.
Chandler. Yeah, I know. Well, you got obviously plenty more chances to win, and we're going to donate a
sir.
can of pork and beans in your name. Thanks for playing, man.
Thank you.
All right. We need a winner a day on these hogs up until Christmas. So keep listening.
All right.
I'm writing Randy Chandler down, though. We have 1 can of beans. The first loser of the... No, I'm kidding.
He ain't no
Yeah,
loser.
no,
He's
definitely not.
He's fighting food insecurity in Southwest Arkansas.
That's right.
I say that makes you a winner.
That's
in
right.
My book,
That's right.
okay.
Oh, goodness.
Somebody's going to have a nice can of pork and beans, and they're going to be thinking about Randy.
That's right.
While they're eating it.
Thank you, Randy. All right, I've got such a feel-good story. Feel-good story. So, big story, that Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson used to steal candy bars when he was a young feller down from the 7-Eleven, the local 7-Eleven. That definitely doesn't account for stealing of any kind. Is done, not a massive corporation or anything like that.
Right.
So Dwayne
That's
Johnson.
why he can't run for president.
That's right. That's right. So Dwayne Johnson is making up for his past missteps. The 50-year-old superstar on Monday took to Instagram to document a visit to 7-Eleven store in Hawaii where he used to shoplift as a teenager, this time buying out the store's Snickers inventory while picking up the tabs for surprised and starstruck customers. The wrestler turned actor said in the caption, he had swiped a king-size Snickers every day from 7-Eleven for almost a year as he headed to work out in the gym. And there he is.
Compound that's serious money.
That's serious money. There he is, definitely not doing it for the fame and and whatnot. Just, he's doing it quietly on his Instagram with 50 million followers or however many. The same clerk was there every day and always just turned her head and never busted me, he said.
Yeah, what are you going to do about the Rock comes in and he wants to steal a candy bar? Babe, you're getting away with it today.
Yeah.
That's right. He continued, I've exercised a few big demons over the years. I know this one seems very silly, but every time I come back home, I always need to go in clean and buy every Snickers bar they had the right way. So here's where this doesn't work, Dwayne. You're just buying the Snickers, and he's taking them.
Yeah.
You're meant to be paying for the
And
ones
leave
that
them.
and leave them.
But that would throw off the whole inventory for
Of
the
course they
store.
wouldn't be able to
there'd
do
be
it.
like corporate guys coming down and doing audits on the store and everything.
Yeah.
Look at all that work the cashier has to do too. That's so annoying.
Absolutely.
You
Ring
want
up
these
those
all bagged up, Rock?
Yeah.
Each separately,
yeah.
please.
And here's the best part. Is he also then passing around the Snickers to everybody who's coming up?
Yeah.
No, they go right into his car.
Oh.
He just went there and purchased 300 Snickers and then just went home.
He wasn't giving them away.
He wasn't giving them away.
Oh.
He just went
I
home.
thought you said this was a feel-good story.
That's what it's meant to be.
I was going to vote for him for president.
Yeah. So he's laughing. Meanwhile, the store is like backed. Like people are like, Dwayne, dude, I've got to get to work. I need gas.
It's convenience store.
I was just here to get a Snickers bar.
Yeah, I was just here.
Well, they're sold out.
Yeah, they're sold out now. Dwayne had them all. Well, Dwayne, do you think I could get one of those? What do you? You know?
Yeah, you think you can take one from me?
Yeah. And it's just like, listen, if he just, and it's not like the mom and pop convenience store. It's 7-Eleven.
Exactly.
Like they don't care if you, you know, I mean, like, and again, yeah, it's going to throw off the whole system. You can't just walk up and just pay for the ones you've already stolen. This is, he's done nothing.
What a wonderful stunt. And it's amazing. It's just like the, when you're in that status, you're a wrestler turned out. He's been in one movie, right? He's an actor now, I guess. So,
Yeah.
But when you're at that status, you don't really have to do much for everyone to think that you're a good person. It
Yeah.
was like when Adam Sandler went to a Waffle House or something, and
Yeah.
he waited there a couple of minutes and didn't get any service, and he walked out. Everybody applauded him. Like, wow, he's Adam Sandler. He could have just thrown a huge fit. and then what? Like, then everybody would have been like, could you? It would have been the top of the New York Post.
Yeah.
Is a video of Adam Sandler freaking out at Waffle House. But now he just walked out, and everyone's like, wow, that's a good man right there.
Yeah, and everybody would have been like, Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
Like, what power does he have? And nobody's watched his movies since
I
1999.
guarantee anyone listening to us right now, if you're 20 or younger, you have no idea who we're talking about, and you shouldn't. That's totally fine. Don't Google him.
Yeah.
You know, there's nothing to find out there.
No, that's hilarious. Yeah, nobody knows who he is anymore. I mean, why would he even throw a fit?
But if you lived at some point in the 90s, you probably knew who he was. You know? You know that he was tired of the dreidel, dreidel, dreidel song.
Yes,
He needed something else.
That's for sure. Indeed. Oh man, yeah. So you're not bursting out in tears over joy of
No, he's
of
just
the
doing it
rocks.
for clout. I don't get it.
And again, if he donated them all,
I think
That's
he's
another-
building up a presidential
This
run.
is what this is.
It has to be,
This is
right?
that kind of stuff. I
Yeah.
mean, it's honestly, if you know, usually if you meet someone who's a presidential candidate, like you actually meet them in person, you're probably going to vote for them.
Yeah.
That's kind
Yeah.
of how that works.
Yeah.
So it's to his benefit to go around some 7-Elevens, and he's canvassing.
yeah,
He's
Yeah.
politic
for sure.
I really
See, I've made up for my past mistakes.
I don't like The Rock. I really don't.
No,
And it's concrete now because he, as you know, Henry Cavill has played Superman before in one movie, I think, maybe two.
yeah,
And they weren't going to continue with the series because it's DC, first of all. You can't compete with Marvel.
yeah.
But The Rock really rallied some Hollywood executives to get Henry Cavill back as Superman.
Yeah.
And to get the series going again. And they listened to him. And now Henry Cavill's coming back as Superman, which is a dead series to me.
Yeah.
And that's the reason probably why he's not going to be in The Witcher anymore,
Right.
which happens to be my favorite show of all time.
Right, and that
this is personal.
It's very personal.
The Superman movie stunk.
They do, and they'll continue to stink.
everybody, yeah, everybody let him know.
Yeah.
And
Say, Rock,
Superman's
don't come to
kinda
the
lame.
Queen. You're going to have to
Yes.
deal with Jen.
Yeah, yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
I'll give you the people's elbow, buddy.
Yeah, isn't Superman kind of lame too? Where it's just like, what does he do? Everything.
Yeah, he's like invincible.
Yeah, he's just like
So-
he's just the period at the end of the sentence. Like
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah.
All right,
And that's
don't-
why they want him to continue to have movies because he's the most powerful superhero.
Right.
It's just
It's like-
it's
Unless you have a
boring.
little bit of Krypton.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you give him a little or a
Kryptonite.
kryptonite. Yeah,
Yeah.
a little kryptonite muffin. He's done for.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
I just
But
don't.
I mean,
Muffin.
I've seen the movie where he can deflect bullets with his eyes. Like, all right, that's
Yeah.
just a little. I mean,
Yeah.
okay,
Nothing,
Superman,
like,
yeah.
yeah.
That's why does he even try to take over the
Yeah.
world?
Why are they even trying to compete with Marvel in the first place?
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
They have
Yeah.
Batman, right? That's
They
that's
do.
theirs.
They have The
Stick
Dark
with him.
Knight, which is
Yeah.
I find was a great series that ended with Christian Bale. But
Yeah, because he's just a guy. You
He's
know,
just
at the
a
end
guy.
Of
He
the day.
doesn't
He's
have
just a guy. Yeah.
superpowers.
It's not Superman, where it's just everything. I don't know why it reminds me of it. It's just such a like you can't proceed on with it. You know, like the best improv I've ever seen is like when one guy just isn't going with anything. You've got four goofballs all going like, you know, hey, isn't this the restaurant where everybody's crazy? or something? And you're like, no, this is just a regular restaurant.
Yeah.
You know, he's like, oh, can you tell me where the crazy restaurant is? Doesn't exist. It's just, do you want food or? That's the funniest. It's just a stop to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like Superman is amazing. That's it.
I just
no
don't get why
you can't go any further.
I guess it goes as standard business philosophy is that it's much easier to keep a customer than it is to get a new one. So that's maybe why they rehash all these movies and characters and everything, because the fan base is already built in to it, right? If you make a new Superman, there's plenty of people who love Superman. That's totally fine. You know, and they'll go out there and spend their hard-earned dollars at the movie theater on merch and all that. But we gotta stop at some point. I hear now they're gonna remake the Christmas Story.
They did.
They did?
They did. I watched it a couple days ago.
What's the point of that?
I mean, that's you have two things this year. You have Russia invades Ukraine, and now they're remaking the Christmas Story, and I just missed that story. I guess
It's like a guy at a party who says a joke, makes everybody laugh, and to get that reaction again, he's going to tell a joke over and over and over again. But it's dead. It died after the first time.
You go to a different party and say the joke.
Yeah.
Right?
True.
Oh, but then someone's there that was at the lab. Man, he's always going around telling that
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You got one joke.
So they remade the Christmas Story?
They did. I watched it. It was awful.
Which one is that one?
That's the classic
with Tiny Tim and
Ralphie.
No, Ralphie.
That's
The-
Christmas Carol.
Mhm.
This is the one the kid with the kid that really wants the pellet gun.
Yeah,
You
the
put
Red
your eye
Rider.
out and
Yes,
whatnot.
yeah. And then it sticks his tongue to the ice pole.
Yeah. So what's the new thing? What does he want this year?
So
is it Channing Tatum? That,
no, it's the same. It's the same mom. It's the same Ralphie actor. It's just they're older now, and his father passes, and he's trying to keep the Christmas spirit alive and kind of following in his dad's footsteps. He gets overwhelmed, and it's just real bad. I'm sorry if I ruined it for anybody listening, but
well, at least I guess that's so. It's a sequel.
It is
not
a sequel.
remake.
It's not-
okay,
yeah, exactly.
Okay.
All right.
And
But that's just only leading up to the remake.
Yeah. And I just want to say one more thing about Superman and Henry Cavill. I think it's a nail in his coffin for his career.
Oh.
I think it's the last one.
That's it.
That's generally if you are Superman, you would never do anything else in
I
Hollywood
don't
again,
think
right?
he will.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I think he had a great chance with The Witcher and some other stuff he did. Like, what? Did I miss something?
I'm thinking of Superman never do it. Nah. Okay, you know. Yeah. Anyway, we got.
Well, look at the one guy who fell off the horse.
Yeah.
He never did anything.
He never
maybe
did.
it was because he
It's
fell off the horse.
He fell off the horse. Yeah.
Dang it.
Christopher Reeves is the one I'm.
Yes.
trying to
Yeah.
Laugh at.
Or was he Batman?
No, he was Superman.
He was Superman. Okay.
Yep. And then that's where my mind went after you said every Superman. There was one more, right? There was a real bad Superman.
Yeah.
Too, in like the early 2000s.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I don't remember who it was.
Yeah. Terrible. Anyway,
If it wasn't Chris Pratt, then
yeah,
I'm not interested.
yeah. Chris Pratt should be Superman.
Yeah.
Let's hope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crispy rat.
Crispy rat. All right, let's go to the Birthday Club. It's brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed.
You don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in Kdqn today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
You got Jen doing your tissue runs now?
Yeah. Jennifer.
She's like an intern?
Yeah, Jennifer, bring me a tissue. No, there's no tissues. 642-2190. That is the number to call to get your birthdays and anniversaries in. I've got a couple right here. Oh, what's this now? Hey, thank you. All right. I'm going to start this off with an incredible happy anniversary. Here we go. Let me turn this down. Happy anniversary to my beautiful mom and dad, Jeff and Tracy Agado. They've been driving each other crazy for 30 years. I don't know how mom does it, from their favorite daughter, Jasmine. 30 years.
Oh, that's amazing.
That's incredible. What is the secret?
She does raise a good point, though.
Yeah.
How does she do it?
How does she do it? Happy anniversary, you kids. 30 years.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Happy anniversary, neighbors.
Longer than I've been alive. They've been married.
Well, barely.
Barely. You want one of these? You take that
Yes,
one.
I do. Happy huge birthday today to Gwen Harton of Derek's. We love you, not just us here at KDQN Live, but also your husband, your daughter, son, and grandsons, and Carolyn, too. Happy birthday, Gwen Harton.
Nice. Big happy birthday from yesterday going out to Philip Frazier of Gillum, 42. He turned yesterday. Happy birthday, Philip. And today, Jesse Harbin from Grannis turns 29. Granny Polly Ray turns 91.
Whoa.
And Patty Sharp, I believe her birthday is today as well. I
Over
believe
at Tyson
so.
Foods?
Yeah, over at Tyson Foods. No. Happy birthday to all of you on there.
That's amazing.
Yep. Big happy birthday to Gwen Van of Gillum. Happy birthday, Gwen Van from Carolyn.
What? I just saw her the other day.
Really?
Yeah, and she didn't even mention that her birthday was coming up.
Nice.
Gwen, next time you got to tell me.
No, that's the best way to do it. I have no birthday coming up.
Oh, that's how I tell you. I meet somebody. Yes, my name's Patrick. My birthday's next week.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and put that on your calendar.
Doesn't everybody have a birthday coming up?
True. Hopefully.
You know? Yeah.
Hopefully you don't miss it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's just sad.
Yeah, come on, Tyler.
Yeah.
I know my BFF isn't probably listening or watching, but big happy birthday to Janine, who turns 33 today. Love you. That's from me.
Nice.
Jen.
That's from me, Jen. Happy birthday, Janine.
Janine.
All right. I suppose we'll check Facebook over there, see what's going on. 642-2190. I got issues with Michael Barnes. He made a post on Facebook, and he said Dave Mustaine sucks, and I was like,
Agreed.
You agree? I thought you loved
After a
Megadeth.
certain album, yes.
Well, yeah. Once he got sober, he wasn't any good.
Yeah, exactly.
He stunk after he was sober. But isn't that all rock stars?
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Guess what? If it's your birthday today, you share it with C.S. Lewis.
Hey.
Yeah, that's a big one. Brian Baumgartner.
Oh, yeah,
Yep.
he's from The Office.
That's the only thing he ever did, I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Jerry Lawler.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a big day.
Anytime I make chili, I use
Jerry Lawler sauce.
Brian Baum. What's his name in The Office? Darn it, Kevin.
Kevin.
I use his chili recipe. It's the best chili
Really?
recipe
Okay.
ever.
Don Cheadle's birthday today.
Yo.
Do love Don Cheadle.
Me too.
Are you sure?
Anna
Oh, yeah,
Faris.
Howie Mandel.
The Game.
Oh, Howie Man. How is Howie Mandel number 6 on this list? Number 1 is a 12-year-old girl.
Instagram
Yeah.
store.
Chadwick Boseman would have had a birthday today.
Oh,
Rip.
why you got to do that? The Game.
Yeah, huh?
Hate it or love it, the underdog's on top. And I'm going to shine on me until my heart stops.
Yep.
That's beautiful poetry.
Thank you very much. I'll take credit for it. Who else?
Anna Faris.
Anna Faris, yes. Who was wrapped up in my whole Chris Pratt scandal conspiracy theory.
Yep.
That the more famous you get, the more famous person you have to date and marry. So you have to divorce your current wife and they make you. I believe that's how it works. That's about it. As far as famous birthdays, I got some real ones right here. Here, you take that one.
Got it.
I got a big happy birthday going out to Jasmine Bahena of Kdqn. We love you, Sarah, Jonathan, Elise, Hennessy, and Danny. Happy birthday, Jasmine Bahena.
Happy birthday.
Boom.
I've got a happy 13th anniversary to my husband, Sean McCorder, and that's from Libby.
Hey.
Whoa. Happy 13th anniversary.
Very nice. We give you guys another minute on the birthday club here if you want to call in.
Poor Sean, it was Libby's birthday just the other day.
Yeah.
Now it's the anniversary. I feel like I got the same situation. I'm just broke for a very large portion of the year.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to Gwen Van from All Christie's Cook Shack crew. Happy birthday, Gwen Van. Boo, 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 boo.
And we got to see you the other day up there at the treasure chest.
Yeah.
That was my first time going there, and I
What?
loved it.
Oh, man, you got to make that. You got to go there like every week.
I'm thinking
It's
so.
always new stuff.
Yeah, I found like 3 pairs of new pants.
Yes.
Awesome.
I love it. Gwen was like, you just leave that baby up here with
Yeah.
us. You guys enjoy yourself, shop, take as long as you want. We'll put the baby to work up here. And I was like, great. She's great at like crawling into small places and cleaning them out and stuff. You got a chimney you need swept? I got a baby for you.
There you go.
Cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha. Give you guys another last 20 seconds here on the birthday club. My goodness. It's been a good one.
Happy birthday to Israel.
Oh,
Yes.
Yes. Adesanya? Israel Adesanya?
No.
No.
No, the nation.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Hey, wait. That's been the birthday club. It's been brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. Thank you, Jennifer.
You're welcome. I had to clear my nose.
Really good.
That
Thank
was
you.
really
I tried.
good.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey.
Excellent work.
642-2190, the number to call.
Did you know the 7th largest pyramid in the world is in the Bass Pro Shop in Memphis, Tennessee?
That makes sense, yeah.
Yeah. I didn't say that very well, did I? The 7th largest pyramid in the world is in a Bass Pro Shop in Memphis, Tennessee.
How many pyramids are in Egypt?
There's several.
A lot, maybe?
6? And then the 7th is in the
They got
Bass
some
Pro
big
Shop?
ones like Chichen Itza.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which that lady got. I don't know if you saw that video, that lady that was dancing
Yeah.
on Chichen Itza. She was like some lady from Spain. It's-
Saw that.
Yeah, you're not supposed to climb that right now. I don't know, COVID or something. But you're not supposed to climb it, and she did. And when she got to the bottom, she got mobbed by like natives.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yep.
they were dumping water and pulling her hair.
Pulling her hair.
And she was like, she's like a TikToker or something. So she was up there doing like a TikTok
Yeah,
dance.
yeah. The robotic thing, yeah.
Yeah,
Stupid.
absolutely. And then she got kind of made to look like a fool down at the bottom.
Oh,
Yeah.
poor
Right.
girl.
There's 118 pyramids in Egypt.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Wow.
Most of them pretty boring.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah.
Are we on line 3 there? Hey, look at that. Line 3 is the, we're doing 5th caller for now. Let's go to the phone lines. Good morning. Who do we have on the phone?
This is Jim Preston.
Jim
Jim.
Presson. Very cool. You know how the game works, yeah?
Yes, yes, sir.
All right. I'm going to read you off these 3 piggies. You choose the one
Right.
that you believe is going to win.
Jim's a natural winner. You should just go ahead and give him the ham.
Is that right?
Yeah, just go ahead and get those rigmarole out of the way.
All right. Hold on. I got the right one. Yeah, I got the right one pulled up. All right. Here is the piggies. You have Pruitt's Food, Rawls Furniture, and Southern Girls Flowers and Gifts. Which piggy do you think is going to win?
Southern Girls.
Southern Girls Flowers and Gifts. Let's see if you are correct.
And Gifts, Pruitt's Food, and Rawls Furniture. And the officials are ready to start the race.
On your hawks. Get set.
And they're off. Pruitt's Food takes the lead and doesn't want to join that extremely fresh meat department. Rawls Furniture is taking a nap on the track. He can't resist. Nobody can resist the comfort Acerta brings. There's no waking that hog up before Christmas. But what's this? Southern Girls, Flowers and Gifts in the rear takes out some of the house-made fudge and eats it, and speeds up. That hog is flying like a bullet. No one can stop the power of the fudge. Southern Girls, Flowers and Gifts flies through the finish line, and right out of the arena, somebody stop that hog.
Hey, we got a winner
I
today.
told you. Like, why'd you even bother?
I know.
Yeah.
All right. You got yourself a holiday ham. Compliments of Locksburg Grocery. Thank you so much, Jim.
All right. Thank you very much. Y'all
Yes,
have a
sir.
nice day.
You too.
You too.
Just like that.
Awesome.
Southern Girls, Flowers and Gifts. Yeah, you want to talk about the deterioration of quality between doing all those?
The hams are all good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's just the races that I was really wanting to get them done early.
Yeah.
And as my nose got more stuffed and my throat got worse, I was like, I just got to do these. So yeah, it probably took me about 6 hours.
Ooh.
And did all of them. And yes, the quality goes down and down as we get. We love
This'll
our
be
sponsors.
interesting. Absolutely.
But by the time we get to Kdqn Walk-In Family Clinic, Salito Lindo Mexican Restaurant, and Carter Adams Flores, I'm like, yeah, one of them wins. All right, we appreciate y'all.
You had a feel-good story for us that didn't make me feel really good. I do have a feel-good story that should make you feel good, and that is the Coast Guard rescued a man who fell off a cruise ship recently, 15 hours at sea. Okay, and that may not, you're like, wow, that's like, most of a day, not a full day. But 15 hours. What? That's not funny. But 15 hours floating out there with nothing.
Yeah.
Like no preserver, life preserver or anything.
Come on.
I mean, I've been in the water for like,
Yeah.
you go to the river or something, I'll be in there 15 hours.
That's right.
Maybe, I stand every once in a while. I have a sandwich,
Yeah.
maybe a Dr. Pepper. This guy had nothing for 15 hours, was just floating. They said when they rescued him, the Coast Guard crew said he was literally between 30 seconds and a minute away from death. Like he was
Ooh,
just,
wow.
he was like starting to sink.
Yeah.
And they scooped him up. And
That's
it's just his
amazing.
hand
just
left.
his hand, the finger. They
Yeah.
catch him by the finger and
Yeah.
drag him.
And they're
up.
like, nah, we were kidding. We got you.
Yeah. Of course, the Coast Guard's a little bit of an unsung hero, I feel like. When it comes to our military, that is one of the branches. Man, they're rescuing people all the time.
Yeah.
So that's just awesome. Big shout out to them to get to this guy. I mean, the Gulf of Mexico, you look at a map, you're like, it's not that big. To find one guy just floating out in the middle of it, that's pretty impressive, especially with current. I mean, they would have followed the path that the cruise ship took, but you out there on the water, a little bit of wind and waves and current, man, take you all over the place.
It's
so
terrifying.
Well,
I would give in.
surviving the fall off the cruise ship, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not
Is
a
that
lot
high
of people.
enough to destroy
Well, I
you?
guess it depends on where he fell from.
you better dive. You wouldn't want to belly flop.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, you might be like, let's see. It depends on what deck.
Uh-huh.
I mean, it might be 60, 80 feet or something.
Yeah.
And
It's like
you
concrete.
land on your belly, but maybe if you did a nice little graceful swan dive into
Yeah,
it or
yeah.
something.
Now I hear, yeah. So you fall off by accident, they'll come and get you, bring you back. But if you jump off purposefully, it's like, the Coast Guard will be here in 15 hours.
Yeah, they'll get to
So-
you. We'll throw you a preserver.
Yeah.
That happened, of course, Jay Lindley, a famous story of his. He was on
Yeah.
a cruise ship, and they do the casual dining. They try to sit you with people who are, close. Like if you're a
Yeah,
couple,
yeah.
they'll sit you with another couple. If you're a family, they'll sit you with another family, just to help you kind of, do a little meet and greet on the cruise ship. And you eat with these people every night
Yeah.
if you want. He said it was with this couple who just kept both having too much to drink and fighting the entire dinner. He said that him and Laura just sitting there looking at these people like, oh my goodness, this is
Yeah.
awkward. They're just fighting and fighting. Well, eventually I guess it got to the point where the guy was like, I've had enough.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
And he gets on the railing and jumps off the cruise ship.
Drunk in the middle of the night.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, in the middle of the night, they threw him a life preserver. The crew did, and they kept going. They're like, we're not going to, it'd take an hour to turn the ship
Yeah,
around.
yeah.
Not going to waste, and you got to get these protocols and everything. Everything's so
Yeah.
scheduled.
Yeah.
You're not going to turn the whole cruise ship around
Yeah.
and mess up 4,000 people's schedule for one guy who just had enough of his wife
Yeah.
and was
Yeah.
ready to do whatever. That
So
is
we
a
gave your
bad place.
coordinates to the Coast Guard.
Yeah, absolutely.
in their
they
hands
came down
now.
like a few hours later
Yeah.
or something from what he said, but
So the guy survived.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
he was fine,
Yeah.
but
He wasn't back on the ship.
He did not get back on the ship.
Yeah.
And I don't know I don't know if he and his wife maybe worked it out.
I hope not.
That'd be a hard thing to come back from.
Yeah.
I was kidding, Dave, but I think
Yeah.
I still do love you. And just know your husband might jump off a ship any moment.
Yeah.
It's pretty
to get away.
drastic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's a bad place to be when you realize you don't want to be with somebody.
Mhm.
Like all of a sudden, like I'm done with you. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Well, there's no like spare rooms. They're not gonna let
No.
you buy a room on the ship or anything. I don't know if they just
You're
let you
stuck,
sleep
man.
out. You stuck. Unless
Yeah.
you got one way to go. And
Exactly.
That's the ocean.
Yeah. Exactly.
So,
When you're desperate enough, I suppose.
All right, y'all. Well, I suppose it's that time.
It is.
Should probably go ahead and get into the news. We will be back right after for the 8 o'clock hour of the Brew Crew.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. Thanksgiving Day began wet and cold, but the weather didn't stop one local church from completing its mission of feeding hundreds of people in its community who otherwise may have gone without a good Thanksgiving meal. Friendship Baptist Church in Kdqn hosted its 11th annual Thanksgiving Day meal giveaway on November 24th, Thanksgiving Day. Over the past 11 years, the church has fed thousands of people on Thanksgiving Day. That has included families, homebound senior citizens, and on-duty first responders. Misty Burke is a member of Friendship Baptist Church and has helped organize the meal giveaway since its beginning 11 years ago. She said members arrive at the church early Thanksgiving morning to prepare meals and that the planning process begins months in advance.
For 11 years, our church family has met up here. Some of us start getting here at 6:30, 7, until we all come together, usually about 8 o'clock, and we prepare a meal to serve the community. They sacrifice their time way before we start talking and praying about it. Probably September, October, and then we have a few meetings and we fine-tune it.
Misty and fellow Friendship Baptist member Mary Ida Pierce said some members of the community greatly anticipate the meal giveaway as an opportunity to fellowship and eat a great meal.
I go door to door to the senior apartments about a week before Thanksgiving to make sure that they don't have plans, because sometimes their plans are last minute, and I see the same ones. I have a gentleman that was at one of the apartments and he said, "I'm still here. I've been sitting in this chair all year waiting for you to..." It's just a blessing.
Exactly. It's just a blessing to be able to serve the community and for us to come together as a church family and do it. And it brings us all closer together. And it's for sure not about giving up our Thanksgiving Day, because it actually makes our Thanksgiving Day.
Chris Burke has also helped organize the event for the past 11 years. He said the entire church hopes the event provides not just a meal for members of the community, but a chance to be with others on Thanksgiving Day.
We love coming up here and doing cooking for everybody. We have, a certain member or number of people here in our community that, maybe they're older or they just don't have family around here. They don't typically eat Thanksgiving meal. And we started this just to kind of give them an opportunity to where if they wanted to, they could come eat with us, and just fellowship with somebody on Thanksgiving meal. But we just hate for somebody to do without on Thanksgiving. Every member of our church will tell you, we've just been really blessed, and we just want to pay that forward. So this is something that we all love doing, and we get a lot of buy-in from the church, and not just the church, but members of the community that want to come up and help as well.
Chris said the church would not have imagined 11 years ago the event would provide as many meals as it does now each year. Before COVID, the church was providing as many as 500 meals on Thanksgiving Day. That dropped some in 2020 and 2021, but is starting to get back this year to those pre-pandemic numbers.
I'll tell you, the first year, we were so excited about getting this thing off the ground and doing this, and I think we had maybe, 10 to 12 people show up, and then we had did a total of maybe 80 meals. And before COVID hit, the thing had exploded to where we were delivering over 500 meals on Thanksgiving Day. So we're slowly picking back up to the pre-COVID numbers. But no, you just don't realize everybody that's in need or, that would normally do without.
The meal is now a tradition, not just for the church, but for the community as well. No doubt you'll see members of Friendship Baptist Church spending their Thanksgiving next year, sharing those blessings with anyone who needs them. The Kdqn Lions Club will host its annual 2-day radio auction fundraiser in partnership with Number One Country 92.1 on Monday, December 5th, and again on Thursday, December 8th, beginning at 5 p.m. each evening, live from the lobby of First State Bank on Culinary Drive in Kdqn. Area merchants have donated numerous items to be auctioned off again this year, including some great Christmas gift ideas, with all proceeds going towards the many worthwhile Kdqn Lions Club community projects. Again, that's Monday, December 5th and Thursday, December 8th at 5 p.m. each evening. Listen to your Number One Country 92.1 to bid and buy as you support the Lions Club during its annual 2-day radio auction fundraiser. We'll be back with more news following this break and these messages from our sponsors.
You could try getting a loan out of town.
Someone will be with you. Don't know when. Don't hold your breath. But keep waiting. You don't have anything better to do.
Or just come to us, where we make quick decisions locally. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Get a great deal on the versatile, powerful Kubota M-Series tractors. Everything you need to mow, rake, bale, lift, and more. You can write it off the lot and write it off your taxes. Right now, get 0 down and 0% APR for 48 months, plus customer instant rebate savings. Now through December 31st. Subject to credit approval. Consult your tax advisor. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel or Kdqn today.
And we are back with Kdqn News. Historic Washington State Park is gearing up to host its annual Christmas and Candlelight Historic event in December. Park staff will line the streets of Historic Washington State Park with candles to provide a natural and historic Christmas look. Decorations, music, and more will help set the mood for a historic Christmas experience. The homes of Historic Washington will be adorned with period decorations, and thousands of luminaries will be lit during the evening hours. The park will host its 36th annual Christmas and Candlelight event on December 9th and 10th. Candlelight tours will be held from 1 to 8 p.m. both evenings. Music will be played in the churches and at the 1940 WPA gym starting at 5 p.m. Williams Tavern Restaurant will also be open from 11 a.m. till 8 p.m. for a Christmas buffet. Carriage rides will be available, and the gift shop is scheduled to be open. Cost to participate in this year's Christmas and Candlelight is $10 for adults and $6 for children 6 to 12 years old. Children under 6 get in for free. The event is sponsored by Historic Washington State Park, the Pioneer Washington Restoration Foundation, and the townspeople of Washington. Historic Washington State Park is located 19 miles from Nashville on Highway 278. In our next story, the 2022 KCS Holiday Express train will return to the rails next week for the first time since the start of the pandemic in 2020. This year, the festive 6-car holiday train with intricate displays inside and out will bring Santa Claus and his elves to visit children and families in 20 communities in 8 states, including here in southwest Arkansas. In addition, the KCS Holiday Express project will continue its tradition of charitable giving to the Salvation Army. This year's schedule includes stops in Texarkana from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. on December 5th, in Ashdown at 4 p.m. on December 6th, and in Mena on December 7th beginning at 4. Over 21 years, the charitable component of the KCS Holiday Express project has raised well over $2.6 million. In the first 19 years, the KCS Holiday Express train stopped in 20 or more communities in 5 or 6 states between Thanksgiving and Christmas. At each stop, visitors could board the train, meet Santa and his elves, and tour the inside of 3 cars of the festive 6-car train. These events return in 2022 after not occurring the previous 2 years. The KCS Holiday Express is free to the public at all of its stops. And in our final story of the news hour, with the holiday season here, the Sevier County Department of Human Services is once again organizing its annual project to provide gifts to all area foster children in need. The agency is seeking the community's help in ensuring all foster children in Sevier County receive a gift this Christmas. In total, the department is providing services to 67 Sevier County children in need, up from 43 last year. Officials estimate that figure will raise to 75 by Christmas. Organizers are asking anyone interested to contact them ASAP to request a child or children to sponsor this Christmas. The Department of Human Services will provide volunteers with information specific to each child. Gift cards are also welcome. Organizers are asking sponsors to stay in the $150 range for this gift program. Sponsors can be matched with a partner to lessen the burden on individuals. Those participating in the gift program are asked to turn their gifts in by December 16th. For more information, contact the Sevier County Children and Family Services staff by calling 870-279-1731. That's it for this edition of the news, but check out other local news, sports, and upcoming events online at kdqn.net. You can also follow us on Facebook. This is KDQN News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer. And by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
For 25 years, the Breast Care Program has helped diagnose over 1,900 women with breast and cervical cancers in Arkansas. Screenings can help you find cancer early when it's easier to treat. The Breast Care Program has enrolled over 128,000 women. Find out if you qualify for free cancer screenings at arbreastcare.com. That's arbreastcare.com. Screenings save lives. A message from the Arkansas Department of Health.
The new Lotto game from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is creating new traditions for our players, like Vic from Texarkana.
For Lotto, I always play multiples of 7. It ain't math. That's just how many times I've been kicked by a horse. How's that lucky, you say? Well, I'm still here, ain't I?
Your numbers, your game. Play Lotto every Wednesday and Saturday for your chance to match 6 and get rich. Only $2 per play. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Lucky number 7.
Ashdown Machine and Supply, formerly OMS, is your one-stop shop for metal fabrication. EMS does all type of metal fabrication and plasma work and fine detail cutting, and offers the largest selection of bolts and Arclitect, as well as a fine line of tools and accessories. AMS also offers sandblasting and powder coating. Ashdown Machine and Supply specializes in all types of hydraulic work. If it involves machinery, they have it. They can get it or they can build it. Stop by 249 Northwest Front Street in Ashdown or give them a call at 870-898-3882.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
With a Sonic 2 for $5 menu, mix and match a grilled cheeseburger, Fritos chili cheese wrap, or a small jumbo popcorn chicken. Any two for just $5.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing. The Sonic 2 for $5 menu. Sonic.
Exclusions apply. Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins. Fritos is a trademark of Frito-Lay North America Incorporated. Copyright 2022.
When there's work to do, ground to break, and a reputation to uphold, you need the powerful, durable Kubota RTVX, North America's #1 selling diesel utility vehicle. Now, get the RTVX for 0 down, 0% APR for 24 months. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
Taqueria El Paisano in downtown Kdqn serves the most authentic, juiciest street tacos and other traditional Mexican dishes that will serve your appetite right. From their mouth-watering Mexican dishes to their refreshing flavored waters that will cool you down on a hot sunny day, you'll want to make a stop at Taqueria El Paisano pretty soon. They are located in the downtown square of Kdqn and they are open at 10:30 in the morning every day of the week. Visit them at 121 North 4th Street in downtown Kdqn or call them at 642-5043 to place your order. That's Taqueria El Paisano in downtown Kdqn.
We're back. KDQN Live, #1 country, 92.1 is where we're at. Listen live on the app and all that good stuff.
We hear.
We
Got to
hear.
hear a local feel-good story just a little bit earlier there.
Oh.
Yeah, with Friendship Baptist Church doing I went and saw them Thanksgiving Day as they were preparing the meals to give away. Man, what a well-oiled machine in action there. Been doing it this long. Thousands of meals they've given away. Just got to give another shout out to them. That was just so cool to see these folks. That's what they did. Their Thanksgiving Day is cook for others. I may have got to try some of that chicken.
Oh, you
that
did?
they were making too.
Ooh, sounds good.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It was quite delicious.
Sounds like it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Shout out to them. And we got lots of stuff coming up, man. We got your hog races going. I'm not going to tease it today. I'm going to tease it today. We got 3 weeks of pretty cool giveaways coming up. I believe, starting next week.
yeah.
A little bit of a
Exciting.
promotions. What's that?
Get with y'all about one of these giveaways afterwards.
Uh-oh.
I need to look.
Oh, the yeah.
I
Oh,
kinda forgot about that.
We're doing a Facebook Live as well, but
Yes.
a Facebook Live giveaway. Like, share, comment. But next next 3 weeks before Christmas, we're going to be doing some pretty cool promotional giveaways that we've been given.
Oh,
for the station.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So as we get a little closer, I'll have the more details on that. So again, the station that makes it fun to listen and easy to win, man. We're just giving away stuff like crazy.
Maybe we'll give away some real nice luggage.
Yeah. But first, before that, because I really want to talk about that. If maybe, I mean, we got a live remote this Friday.
Oh man, I'm so excited about this one.
Yes, 10 to 1. We'll be there. We'll be doing a live show probably until noon, and then we get to take a tour and enjoy with everybody else and talk about it. We're going to be there. We got the treasure chest. It's full of cash and prizes. And they're going to have refreshments and public speakers and tours and all that for the new Sevier County Medical Center.
Yes, the much anticipated, long awaited new hospital for Sevier County. Grand opening, and then it's not the actual opening date. This Friday, so if you got if you plan on going to the grand opening ceremony, like a broke arm or something, I don't know if they'll be able to help you out there. It looks like that might be next week.
I'll help you. I'll snap it back in place.
We'll try our best. I got a first aid kit and a vehicle. I can use.
Now, grand opening technically starts at 11.
Yes.
All right. So we're going to be coming at you an hour beforehand, talking about everything we see and grabbing some people up, hopefully for some interviews before they're too busy to hop on after 11. But feel free to come on by. Try out the treasure chest and the whole thing. Wait for the grand opening. I'm sure there'll be one of them.
Ribbon cutting ceremony hosted by the Chamber of Commerce.
All of it.
Yes, I'm glad we're going to get there an hour before too, because that'll give us a chance, like you said, talk to these folks before they're out there giving the tours, before they're doing their speaking and all that. So, because this is huge. This is one of the biggest things, or maybe perhaps the biggest thing to happen in Sevier County in a long time, or ever.
I agree.
100-something full-time jobs. I mean, the economic impact this is going to have for our area is going to be absolutely tremendous.
And just the feeling that
we got a little safe.
24-hour emergency care. It's a $24 million 14-bed facility.
Yes,
fully stocked with they're going to have MRI machine there. Pharmacists. They're going to we've talked last week about the baby box, which is awesome, or maybe that was 2 weeks ago, but they're going to have that service as well.
I love too. It's like, although this is a new facility, you're going to see so many familiar faces when it opens. Cole McRae is the pharmacist over there. Shout out to him. Great parents, Sharon and Phil. Raised that boy right. And he's a chance for him to come back. Because he's got doctorates in pharmacy. Not too many opportunities in Sevier County for a guy like that. The hospital opens, he gets to come back, have a good job. Of course, Stacy Dowdy, who joins us each month to talk about the Sevier County Medical Center. There's a chance for her to come back locally. So, man, this is just as good as it gets, I think.
Yeah. I'm super excited. Listen to this guy talk about it for a second.
Hey, y'all, it's the Brew Crew, and we're going to be live on location at the grand opening ceremony of the new Sevier County Medical Center this Friday, December 2nd from 10 till 1. Located just a few miles north of Kdqn on Highway 71, this brand new $24 million 14-bed facility is Sevier County's first hospital in 3 years. So let's show up and show out and celebrate the grand opening with them. There's going to be excellent guest speakers, tours for the public, refreshments, and more. And of course, the Brew Crew will be there with the #1 country treasure chest full of cash and prizes. Grand opening starts at 11, but we will be doing a 2-hour live show starting at 10, and we'll have other giveaways and door prizes. As always, for more information, visit www.seviercountymedical.com. Come join us for the grand opening of the Sevier County Medical Center this Friday, the 2nd, from 10 till 1.
Little River County residents, if you're looking for an old school, community-minded bank that's committed to hometown people and values, look no further than Horatio State Bank, with locations in Foreman and at 110 West Main in Ashdown. Stop by and meet the staff at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. You'll find friendly folks with deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County who are ready to assist you with all your banking needs. Horatio State Bank Ashdown branch, member FDIC.
When you're looking for prompt and accurate service for all your closing, abstracting, and title work, Mark Jackson with Jackson Title is who you're looking for. Mark has over 25 years experience serving in real estate, abstracting, and closing work. Jackson Title serves the Kdqn, Ashdown, Horatio, and Murfreesboro areas. Locally owned and a proud supporter of our local youth football. Visit JacksonTitleCompany.com. Stop by any of their locations or give Mark a call today at 870-642-2222. It's Jackson Title Company.
All right, we are back live. Kdqn at 92.1.
Yeah, I've had to be so careful these last few years. Like, there's so many crazy things I want to do, but I can't because I'd have to, it'd take an hour for my wife to get me to the ER.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be 10 minutes down the road. Man, I'm going to be swinging from trees. I'm going to be doing all, you name it.
Juggling chainsaws.
Absolutely. Well, I've been doing that a little bit anyways. Yeah, but no, seriously, though, with the baby, that's been a huge thing, and I think that's going to be, you got a young one in your life. Yeah, this is going to be a big peace of mind right here.
Gosh, I didn't think about that. That's huge.
Yes, there's been a couple of times high fever or something like that where we're just like, man, anything else happens, we're going to have to take this baby to the ER.
Yeah.
And fortunately, none of those things ever happened, but
Right.
To know that there's one just down the road is going to be tremendous.
Absolutely. As lives will be saved 100%. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it, because some things just can't wait 45 minutes. They just can't.
Yeah,
That's right.
Exactly.
And at the same time, got to give a huge shout out to some of our healthcare providers here who really went above and beyond to fill that gap. I mean, obviously they can't be 24-hour emergency clinics, but your healthcare expresses, some of your doctor's offices around here that are open 7 days a week now. I mean, you saw a lot of these changes happen after we lost the hospital, because it was like people still need care 24 hours a day.
Yeah. That didn't change.
That did not change. So, yeah.
Yep.
Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff.
Absolutely. Very exciting stuff.
Very exciting.
Yes.
I did want to say I wanted to talk about something here. You can throw a lot of flack at the Biden administration, but I guess one thing you may not be able to blame them for is paying their people too much, because one of their top nuclear energy policy makers,
this guy was celebrated, by the way.
They was. Yes.
They was.
The first non-binary person in a top-level government official. Now, this was an assistant deputy secretary for the Department of Energy. This is big. You have the secretary, and then you have the deputies right underneath. So this guy was, they was in number 3 level as far as the executive government goes. You got president, secretary, cabinet secretary, then deputy secretary.
Yeah.
So number 3 in executive government.
Can I describe them for you?
Describe
them?
Please try. I think Freddie Mercury in his final days. Is what I would say. Just before the final moment.
Oh, okay. So he's got his head shaved bald.
Yes.
He's got
beautiful necklace. What do you call that? What kind of necklace is that?
Yeah,
do you
what
know,
kind
Jen?
is that?
I don't know, but it looks like cheap costume jewelry to me.
They've got the head shave. They got the mustache, the powerful mustache.
Yeah.
That you might see on an offenders list. And then
it looks like Matt Damon wearing mitts.
Yeah, that's what it is. Matt Damon.
This was a guy who decided to be non-binary. I'm looking. He's not like a bad-looking guy.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, and I'm not laughing at them and their choices. That's totally their call.
And they do identify as they them.
Right.
Okay.
It's just when you start using those pronouns in certain sentences, the English just does not work.
No,
it
it
falls
doesn't.
apart.
Yeah, it just
they
dead.
was caught stealing luggage from the Minneapolis St. Paul airport.
No.
A $2,400 piece of luggage. That's not counting what was inside.
Is that Louis Vuitton or something?
Yeah, close. Yeah, some other French thing or something. But,
did they say if they took the wrong bag or something?
That's what they said immediately.
Who are all these
following-
people?
Yeah,
Because you keep saying that's what they said. I'm like,
can I just
what
say
did
him?
Sure,
the
I'm
guy
down.
who wears a dress that
Yeah,
works
yeah.
in the Biden
Yep.
administration.
Yep,
Everybody,
yep, that
sometimes he
dude.
wears a cape as well.
Sometimes it's high heels. Sometimes it's New Balance.
Yes, so he took some luggage. It was caught on camera. If you're in an airport, you
Yeah.
kind of on camera the whole time. I don't know if this is
yeah.
a theme that I tell a lot
Yeah,
is
yeah.
that you're always on camera.
Yeah.
But yes, he was caught on camera taking this luggage, removing the name tag off of it, and then wheeling out of the airport with it. Immediately they're like, this guy, you could this is like, it ain't like finding Waldo. All right, this guy here, he sticks out. All right.
Yeah.
Ooh, that was a beautiful thing of luggage. I'm taking this.
Sam Britton, if they called it fun, where's Sam Britton? It would not
Yeah.
be a very fun book because it's like, oh, he's right there.
Yeah.
He's
Easy.
like flashing pink
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something. And
So
yes.
what's he? So he's stolen the luggage. He's saying he thought it was his, so he just ripped the old.
Yeah,
you know,
somebody put their name tag on my luggage
Right.
that I've never had before that I didn't buy.
He doesn't have the same luggage. He doesn't have like the same
No.
bag, and he
No.
just was like, they.
He had to
mistagged
carry
me.
on.
Oh,
He had no checked-in luggage.
Oh, come on, buddy.
So yeah, he was just like, well, maybe he said he told police that he was just really confused. It was a long flight or
I
something.
misremembered.
It was like a 2-hour flight from DC.
Yeah.
the jet lag probably got
Yeah.
to him.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
hour difference between DC and Minneapolis.
Yeah.
They got caught and he told police that when he checked into a hotel in Minneapolis that when he opened the bag he was like, these aren't my clothes, so he stuffed them all into the dresser inside the hotel room and then left.
Oh.
Yes, now he's been charged with a felony theft of a movable property without consent.
Yeah.
I mean, luggage stealing is a huge problem
Yeah.
at airports. Less so now. I think there's more like with security cameras and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, you're going to get caught if you steal luggage, but that has historically been a huge problem for the airline industry is stolen luggage. So they have one of the things they've done to stop it is to make it a felony. Just like we now know in Arkansas, porch piracy is a felony. If you go steal something from somebody's porch, an Amazon package or
That's
something,
a felony.
that is a felony. And look,
because it could be worth the amount that a felony theft would be, right?
Yes, and I think also is that when you're on somebody's porch, ganking their stuff right in front of their front door, in Arkansas, that person, the homeowner, has every right to open that door with a 12 gauge and
let out.
Because at that point, are you just stealing stuff from my property, or are you about to break into my house and do something real sinister?
Yeah.
I think that's also a way is for the police to be like, we're going to make this such a severe punishment
Right.
that hopefully it stops it so people don't have to take it into their own hands to stop this, because then it's just a mess. Police
Of
don't want to have
course.
to deal with a
Clean you up.
and all that. Yeah, that's just not fair for them.
Get the squeegee.
What about an old Tuppermade bin? You think like the person who stole mine can get a felony charge for that? They took it right off my porch.
Oh, that's a good call.
It doesn't have to be an Amazon. It doesn't have to have the Amazon
Yeah.
smile on
Yeah.
it.
Did you report it stolen?
No,
Was there anything in it?
no.
Well, they didn't know that. It could have been a boat in there.
Yeah, it could have been anything.
Yeah.
Well,
So
yeah,
how did they know it wasn't their suitcase? They opened up and saw a dress shirt and a tie and was like, no, this definitely isn't mine.
definitely would never wear
Yeah.
such a thing.
Where's my frilly dress?
This person, this Biden administration official, number 3 in the third tier of the executive branch of our federal government, saw a suitcase that he really wanted, so he snatched it off the little conveyor belt, ripped the name tag right there in front of the camera, walked away with it, and says, "Oh, it was a mistake."
Yeah. And where's the clothes at then, sir?
Dumped.
You know, where are the clothes,
Sir, ma'am?
Yeah. And he's like, well, I dumped them in the hotel room and
Yes.
then checked out.
If convicted, he could face up to 5 years in prison and or a $10,000 fine.
Now, which prison does they go to?
Well, I think this would be.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. I don't know.
I think you just flip a coin at that point. But,
Listen, do whatever you want in this country. All right, do whatever you want. I
well,
don't care.
he has been temporarily relieved from his assignment. Again, he was in charge of the. So the Department of Energy has several departments within it.
Yeah.
One being nuclear energy, and he was in charge of disposal of nuclear byproducts, spent fuel rods, things like that.
Yeah.
That was his his forte, I
Right.
guess. So.
As from what I read, really smart guy or really smart person. Like really capable, qualified, smart, and nice person.
Yeah, just
so like, but
look
I
like
just
a clown.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's just like, and I feel like that's what there was probably equally smart and capable and qualified people that maybe didn't get it because
special.
Yeah,
it's special case.
You want to make a statement?
Made a little bit of a statement, but
Now-
but he definitely wasn't underqualified. Like when I saw it, I was like, okay, who is this person? That's what I thought.
Yeah.
So I looked into it and I was like, oh well, if you're gonna appoint a person to that they should have those credentials,
Yeah.
just not those
Right.
shoes.
Well, we really wanted somebody. It's just, he's not a very matching individual.
Yeah.
I'll say, and the Biden administration was too worried trying to find somebody who identifies as non-binary.
Yeah.
They didn't spend any time finding someone who just identifies as a good person.
Yeah,
Obviously.
yeah. They didn't
Who
vet
doesn't
this
steal
person.
luggage from an airport.
Yeah.
That's just as low
Yeah.
as it goes. That's like a Trailer Park Boys kind of thing to do.
It is. I'll bet $2 that now like some other footage comes out. He's not the first time. They start looking at all the times, all the going back to footage. I bet we're gonna find another one where he's like
the Samsonite thief.
Yeah.
The serial luggage nabber. And
stealing luggage too. Like that
It's
person
just
flied
this
in
low.
like flew in like that's every person's livelihood. Like hopefully they live there at least. The person that the luggage got stolen from, hopefully that's where they arrived at, to go back home or whatever. Because if you steal somebody's luggage and they're on vacation or something, my gosh.
I'll be honest, I'm going to have a hard time feeling sorry for somebody who's walking around with a $2,400 suitcase, though. I think they'll be fine.
Yeah,
I know
you're
they
right.
probably worked for
Yeah.
that suitcase.
Yeah. Hopefully worked for it, sure.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say worked hard for it,
Yeah,
but
they just worked.
they bought it. Okay. That's this dude did not.
This dude. That's the thing.
Down to brass tacks here.
Yeah,
okay?
yeah. I've been trying to be cool with this person and like use but then the moment he's stealing luggage, I'm like, this dude stinks.
I mean, it would not surprise me now if someone catches a video of Biden stealing catalytic converters from vehicles.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
That's how we try to fight inflation. Pay off some of this national debt.
That's right.
Taking people's catalytic converters and their luggage.
Yeah. What's the person's name again?
Sam Brinton.
Sam Brinton.
Which I mean, I don't know if you're Sam. I guess that's just. That's neutral.
It's
Yeah, it
pretty,
is.
It's
Yeah.
pretty
It can go
neutral.
either way.
Samantha or Samuel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did. I was asking myself, where do non-binary people go to jail?
Yeah.
And it
It's an
looks
issue.
like, it is an issue. It just kind of depends on the state. It depends on a lot of things. But they do say that they'll ultimately try to avoid putting them in like general population.
Usually,
it's dangerous.
they go to places. They put them in the same unit that they put dirty cops and child predators.
Yep.
Because these are the people who are targeted the most.
They would not survive in Gen
Yeah,
Pop.
yeah.
Exactly.
Or in any kind of anything but the most advanced
And
segregation unit.
that's kind of special, treatment. I mean, if a transgendered woman commits a crime and needs to go to jail, I mean, would you really want that person going to a woman's jail? Like,
man, my brain's hurting.
I know, me too.
I know.
I know.
Yeah.
Like,
So, but we ain't tasked with figuring that
yeah,
out.
with those shoulders, dude. No, no. Sorry. It's the same vice versa. I wouldn't want. That's a dangerous place for.
Yeah.
A person of you, like you.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely. Definitely.
You're slight of frame.
That might be one of those situations like, I'm a dude. I figured it out.
Yeah.
I'm in a men's prison. I'm a dude now.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yikes.
All right. Enough of all that.
Yeah.
We're losing Facebook Live viewers.
Yeah, probably.
No,
And
it's
friends.
and friends. That's okay. That's okay. Listen, we're all just having fun. Do what you like.
Yep. Exactly.
Do what you like.
Yeah, just again, if you're a guy, don't wear that cape with those high heels.
Yeah,
I know enough about
it's-
fashion not to know that.
It's called clashing. All right,
Yeah.
we're not
Yeah.
we're not phobic. We're telling you your choices are bad.
Yeah,
fashion wise.
Don't steal luggage. Not if
yeah.
you're the White House official.
Yeah.
Especially then.
Yeah.
Is that cool to still say don't steal luggage, or is that now like you got to protect this?
This is,
you
he
know?
identifies as a luggage stealer.
Yeah, luggage thief. All right, let's take a brief break and come back
Recoup here.
fresh. We got through it.
Yeah.
We'll be back with the Brew Crew.
Harris Drugs sends you the Christmas wish that the angels at Bethlehem proclaimed: peace on earth. All mankind yearns for universal peace, and it comes nearer at Christmas time. Harris Drug hopes this greeting will become reality and peace abide in your heart. They especially want to wish you a merry and blessed Christmas. Harris Drug and Gifts in downtown DeQueen.
Bristow Custom Metals offers CNC, plasma, and water jet cutting, powder coating, metal fabrication welding, fire pits, metal art, spiral staircases, corporate signs, and officially licensed metal Razorback gifts. From the most precise of details to general repairs, the quality of work that Bristow Custom Metals brings to the table just can't be beat. Stop by 1834 North 9th Street in DeQueen or call 903-701-1179 or go to Bristow Custom Metals on Facebook and see what they can do for you. Bristow Custom Metals is metal fabrication at its best.
Hello? Want to grab some lunch? I heard Papa Poblanos in Broken Bow has some really good Tex-Mex food and some delicious margaritas.
I could go for a margarita or two. Do they have fajitas, nachos, carne asada, and queso dip? You know I gotta have my queso.
Yeah, they're home of the best Tex-Mex food around, and they have a full bar.
If you're thinking Tex-Mex food, you're thinking Papa Poblanos, located at 304 North Park Drive. Check out their Facebook and Instagram for mouth-watering menu items and specials. Open Monday through Saturday for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and Sundays for lunch.
Taking a trip with your kids' ball team this season? Or maybe you're planning a big family getaway and just need the extra room your normal vehicle doesn't provide? Well, stop by DeQueen Auto Group, reserve a rental, and travel in style to your next event. They have a multitude of larger capacity vehicles waiting to take you where you need to go. Check out the website at DeQueenFord.net or call Tammy for reservations at 870-642-3604. Our local Ford, Ram, and Dodge dealership. DeQueen Auto Group, proud to serve you.
Alright, that was the last item on the list. Let's check out. Hello? If this reminds you of your last shopping experience, then head to Pruitt's Food, where you'll always find a friendly employee to lend a hand. Pruitt's has the freshest meats, produce, deli, and bakery, with easy access and quick service. There's even curbside delivery. Pruitt's Food, with locations at 500 East Colin Ray Drive in DeQueen and 201 South Park Drive in Broken Bow.
All right, we are back with the Brew Crew. We have recouped, we have regrouped, and now I might talk about something that truly could get me canceled.
What's that?
But I'm gonna really try and talk about this not from a personal perspective. I want to put a question out there.
Okay.
I've got one pulled up in front of me. How being bullied affects your adulthood. Bullied is being bullied, bullies. I'm excluding online bullying right now. Just bullying in schools.
Right.
You know, obviously it's a problem. But sometimes I just wonder, like, if that's the way public schools sometimes shake out. Kids are generally can be mean to each other, you know, and you try your best to teach them not to be mean. But, you know, I witnessed it. I may have participated in some of it as a high school, you know.
Everybody does to some degree,
Right.
you know.
Right. Bullying, obviously awful, but do we childproof the world? You know, the number one, the first paragraph, I'll just read this. Typically in American schools, bullying is like the dark cousin to prom. Student elections or football practice, maybe you weren't involved, but you knew that somebody somewhere was. Fair enough. In 2011, President Obama spoke against the inevitability of bullying at the White House Conference on Bullying Prevention. Quote, "With big ears and the name that I have, I wasn't immune. I did not emerge unscathed." But he became the president.
Yeah.
Is like the main central issue here.
Yeah.
Is like, I don't want to tell my personal views on bullying. Obviously, we've seen a lot of tragic things happen out of it. But at the same time, if there's a boot camp for life, it's public schools as a child.
Absolutely. You want to build some fortitude? Go to
Yeah.
public schools.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of that. Now, I'm not saying, oh, yeah, let's all hop on the bullying train. But, like, you know, it's weird. It's tough. It's tough to consider and talk about. I mean, like, so what? No bullying. So by the time they're going into college, they're meeting their first bullies or buttheads, you know?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you might want to meet those
Or
when
in a
you're
work
like
environment.
5 or 6. Yeah.
Yeah.
And certain work environments, say going into a dealership, you want to be a mechanic, which is a great career opportunity
Absolutely.
for you. You better have some kind of thick skin to it. How about a restaurant? If you work, if you want to be a cook, you got to, or a chef, you got to start as a cook. And I don't know how many of you have ever seen have been in the restaurant, the kitchen of a restaurant. But that place is...
It's Lord of the Flies.
It's
back
Lord
there.
of the Flies back there. The people are crazy.
Because,
Huge
I
drug
mean-
problems in the back, too. That's a constant across the whole country.
We're a capitalist society, and,
Yeah.
and competition is a big part of that, you know. And yet you gotta have that interpersonal competition
Yeah.
in an environment to sometimes get the most out of people. And I don't know. I think I remember like 2nd, 3rd grade, I got bullied a little bit, and then I decided I wasn't going to get bullied anymore, and I never got bullied again the rest of
Yeah.
school. Now, I did not do any bullying myself, and I was no bully killer either.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it was just one of those, like, it was one. Yeah, you get a little bit of that, and you just and then you realize that you don't have to put up with it.
Right. And there's extremes, obviously, of like
Yes.
everything, you know, but, you know, and it's just certain people, you can't be stopped. Like them or not, you know, Obama became president and made it past that kind of stuff.
Yep, exactly.
People who had real dreams, who enacted real things, like Martin Luther King. I mean, he had a dream. You know, if people called him Fartin in high school instead of Martin, like, I don't think he would have been like, "Ah, my dream's crushed now."
Yeah,
you know, like you move past this stuff,
Yeah.
and you maybe use it as armor, and like you
Yeah, he
learn
wasn't like,
things.
the police are bullying me with
Yeah,
attack dogs and water hoses.
exactly.
He was like, no, we're going to change it.
We're gonna change it. You know, like people in this country who did amazing things probably were bullied. You know, and just like everybody, I got
I
bullied.
think everybody's been bullied.
Yeah, I got bullied.
Or
you know?
has been the bully.
Now, I didn't have the tragic case where obviously an entire school or whatever, because kids can be mean, dude.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
then,
yeah.
and then you're going home and maybe your home life is not good either. And then something tragic happens. Obviously, we don't want that.
Right.
But like, do we bubble wrap schools in the entire world?
I don't know how
And
you do.
It's impossible.
yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just really important as parents to instill or help instill self-confidence in
Yeah.
your children so that they can move past those things.
Yeah.
But it's not a perfect world. You're going to be bullied.
Yeah. It's like
Yeah.
one of those things. I know it's early to think about with how young Miles is, but like one thing I just keep thinking about is like, you know, and I'm going to say it over the air so that you guys can look at me like I'm stupid and I won't actually say it to him, but it's like, dude, like I think you're going to do well raising a kid if you just raise him so other people want to be around him.
Yeah.
You know,
there you go.
like if he messes up or acts up, I feel like one of the first things I could say is like, man, nobody's going to want to be around you. Nobody's want to sit next to you on the school
Yeah.
bus. Nobody's going to want to go on the field trip as your partner, buddy.
See,
like,
and
dude,
that would be there's many people in our society that say that you're wrong.
Yeah.
for one. No, he needs to be thinking about him, you know, happy with himself and
Yeah.
all that. Well, I mean, we're social creatures.
Yeah.
right? Yeah. I mean, our life is dominated by social environments, church, work, school,
Yeah.
you know, family, get-togethers, stuff like that. I mean, that's just our life's dominated by that. And
Yeah.
so you better get used to dealing with that.
Yeah.
You remember it used to, I mean, how many times did our parents tell us, like, well, you know, oh, you don't like this person? You don't like your teacher? Well, guess what? The rest of your life, you're going to be around people that you don't like.
That's
You're going to
how
have to
I-
work for people that you don't like.
I remember that. Hey, I remember that. It's just crazy. I mean, like when I try and think about the raising, you know, and this and that, it's like, you know, I mean, I don't know. I saw this article today. I read it. I liked it. I like the idea of preventing bullying as much as possible, but it's like there's some things that I just think like there's, you know, public school's a bit of a grinder, man. Gotta get through it, make it through. But we all saw the kids who got bullied real hard, and who knows, like what? I mean, like I know one who was bullied real hard, and he's like an accountant now. He's doing great, you know, and That doesn't mean he doesn't think back to how bad those days were or
Right.
whatever, but you know, I don't know. It's tough.
It is.
I just feel like when I see school kids now, they're better than ever. I mean, they're better to each other and this and that, but you know, there's no edge to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and of course, you don't want your teenager to have some crazy edge on them, but you know, I also would like feel like I
is
could
also what gives you a little bit of an edge in life.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, like I feel like I would want to tell Miles, like, man, you're very special to me. You're the most special thing in the world to me. But you know, you're not when you go out there. You're another person, and there's going to be butt heads. There's going to be people who you need to earn their respect, and you should, because you may go further in life with their help or this and that. And it's like you can't be, you know, so selfish. You can't be selfish in life.
Well, you put it well. You know, if you're a person who other people want to be around, the world's yours.
Yeah,
you know?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
But I don't know why I got heavy on that, but it's like I read this. It's a good article, and I obviously, you know, depression and some of these people. I forget what it's called. The APBS. That's adult post-bullying syndrome. You know, they liken it to PTSD. Now, obviously, you can't really compare getting called, like, if your name is Melly, getting called Smelly to wartime. Like, you know, I mean, it's two totally different things.
Paramedic or
yeah, exactly. It's, I don't know. It's a good article, though. I will say I did How Bullying Affects Your Adulthood. I think it actually absolutely does, but they keep using really bad examples where the person went on to do amazing things. And that's not, like, you know, I don't know where we're at. But we got to take a quick break before we get into your day's reminders anyway. So we'll be right back. I think I might have to go back there. I'll be right back.
Mike Daniel and staff at J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana wish you and your family happiness, health, and prosperity at this special holiday time. J&J Livestock Auction Company is thankful for the opportunity to serve the 4 states area with top cattle, horses, and goats on sale Saturday mornings at 10:30. Livestock hauling and pinning are available. Thank you for your patronage and have a safe and happy holiday season from J&J Livestock Auction Company in Texarkana.
Every moment counts. As soon as you test positive for COVID-19, talk to your doctor to see what treatment might be right for you. We now have a variety of options, from monoclonal antibodies to lessen symptom severity and prevent hospitalization, to oral antivirals to treat mild to moderate cases. But the treatments work best the sooner you begin. For more information, go to healthy.arkansas.gov. This message brought to you by the Arkansas Department of Health.
Delo's Diner, located at 290 South Dupree in the heart of Ashdown, Arkansas, will be your best cooked meal all day. Delo's Diner offers daily lunch specials and Ashdown's only all-day breakfast diner. Delo's has mouth-watering fried catfish with all the trimmings on Friday nights. Dine in or carry out, open 7 days a week. New owners Cody and Alexis Delo are excited about serving Little River County. Try Delo's Diner in Ashdown, and we guarantee you won't be dissatisfied. For hours and directions, call 870-898-7900.
Hey guys, Brandon McGill here with James Hodge Dodge in Broken Bow. There's never been a better time than now to get a new Ram truck. With just 2.9% APR on the all-new Ram 1500 Lone Star, you can afford a 5.7-liter Hemi with 395 horsepower and over 12,000 pounds of towing, with no payments for 90 days and over $4,000 in rebates. Now that's a sweet deal. Visit James Hodge Dodge on South Park Drive in Broken Bow or online at jameshodgedodge.com.
Everyone at Ashdown Public Schools hopes that the spirit of Christmas will fill you with hope, with peace during this holiday season. Merry Christmas from Ashdown Public Schools. Merry Christmas from Ashdown Public Schools.
You could try getting a loan out of town.
Someone will be with you. Don't know when. Don't hold your breath. But keep waiting. You don't have anything better to do.
Or just come to us, where we make quick decisions locally.
Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
All right, and we are back live. Kdqn 92.1. Day's reminders coming up in here. Here, just a second. There, over there.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of
Leona.
ads, man. We appreciate
know.
all of our sponsors for sure. Excuse me. Going to do an episode of Regrettable this week. We
Awesome.
missed last week for
Holiday.
100 reasons, baby and sick and holiday. So another episode of Regrettable coming, holiday hog races, Facebook Live giveaway. Make sure you tune in next 3 weeks. We're going to have some very fun giveaways for y'all on the Morning Brew here. And then our live remote on Friday from 10 till 1 at the Sevier County Medical Center. So lots of stuff coming up, guys. Bailey Discount Building Supply, a proud sponsor of the Morning Brew. We're happy to talk about them. 880 East Colin Ray Drive. 100 different things, reasons why you should go there. I'm looking at nursery and getting Patrick's help with that because he did such a great job putting up a shelf or two, maybe building a thing. You know, all will be sourced from Bailey Discount Building Supply. Jennifer, you want a fence for Christmas.
I do.
Yeah. Where are you going to get those supplies?
Bailey's.
Yeah, exactly. Patrick, you have about 1,000 projects you need to finish.
Oh, gosh. It's so easier to just start a new one sometimes.
Yeah, absolutely.
It doesn't matter. If you're finishing them, starting them, whatever.
Yeah.
Somewhere in between.
Yeah.
Bailey Discount Building Supply. They got it all, man.
100%, man. Go to their Facebook, Bailey Discount DQ. Employee spotlights, feel good stuff, funny memes, not to mention their sales discounts, giveaways, prizes, all that good stuff. Follow them on Facebook. Do the same with us. We give away stuff every week. Elizabeth San Juan, she got a present coming. All right,
I gotta
promise.
check my doorstep.
Yeah, he's got to check his doorstep. We got to go into the day's reminders. That's news, obituaries, and weather right after this brief break. And we'll catch you on the other side. It's the Brew Crew.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy Janes, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
When you're in need of dependable quality hauling services, contact the experts at Rolling B Rock Hauling and Excavation, serving the Arklatex with a wide variety of services, including transportation of select fill, sand, gravel, road base, riprap, and topsoil. Rolling B provides specialized services using state-of-the-art precision machinery and dirt work for laser grading, house pads, shop pads, driveways, parking lots, and ponds. Online, visit rollingbranch.com or check us out on Facebook at Rolling B Ranch, Rock Hauling, Land Clearing, and Excavation.
The new Lotto game from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is creating new traditions for our players, like Mike from Bentonville.
33? Okay, got it. 34. Nope. What about 35? Okay, that's all 6 numbers. Who's a good boy?
Your numbers, your game. Play Lotto every Wednesday and Saturday for your chance to match 6 and get rich. Only $2 per play. Call or text 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Conquest Industrials is a proud supporter of their hometown of Horatio. Conquest Industrials is a local company of general contractors providing a wide variety of services including but not limited to plant maintenance support, equipment installation, and metal fabrication. They have a reputation for efficient and friendly service in Arkansas and many other states in the U.S. If you're interested in services or would like to apply, call for more info at 870-832-9044.
The City of Kdqn is implementing a work order system to track service requests and be more responsive. To report leaks, missed sanitation stops, or request brush pickup, please call City Hall at 584-3445. Brush collection has been moved to Wednesday. If you have brush, you must call for service. Crews will work from the work order list, and they do not run routes for brush. In case of after-hour emergencies, water and sewer duty phones are listed in your phone book. Please do not call the City Shop for service. Remember, to request services, call City Hall at 584-3445.
Ivan Smith Furniture carries the most popular brands to create comfortable and stylish living spaces. From special orders on your favorite brands to accessories, appliances, and mattresses, rest easy knowing Ivan Smith has you covered. Visit our website, ivansmith.com, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Ivan Smith Nashville. We invite you to stop by and experience the service you deserve. located in the Furniture Corner in downtown Nashville. Let us help you bring it home with Ivan Smith Furniture.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. The DeQueen Lions Club will host its annual 2-day radio auction fundraiser in partnership with Number One Country 92.1 on Monday, December 5th, and again on Thursday, December 8th, beginning at 5 p.m. each evening, live from the lobby of First State Bank on Culinary Drive in DeQueen. Area merchants have donated numerous items to be auctioned off again this year, including some great Christmas gift ideas, with all proceeds going towards the many worthwhile DeQueen Lions Club community projects. Again, that's Monday, December 5th and Thursday, December 8th at 5 p.m. each evening. Listen to your Number One Country 92.1 to bid and buy as you support the Lions Club during its annual 2-day radio auction fundraiser. Bunyard Broadcasting is pleased to announce that 102.1 The Good Path is again your Christmas radio station for the 2022 holiday season. 102.1 The Good Path is again featuring all your Christmas favorites 24 hours a day, 7 days a week from the day after Thanksgiving through Christmas Day. 102.1 The Good Path is a great way to enhance your business for Christmas shoppers, your holiday party or event, or for your special family gatherings, again this holiday season. In other news, the Sevier County Medical Center will host a grand opening ceremony this Friday, December 2nd, to officially inaugurate the new and long-awaited hospital. Officials and dignitaries will gather at the hospital, located several miles north of DeQueen on Highway 71, from 11 a.m. till 1 p.m. this Friday. The grand opening ceremony will include tours of the brand new Sevier County Medical Center for the public, as well as a ribbon cutting by the Sevier County Chamber of Commerce. Special guest speakers are also scheduled, and refreshments will be served during the event. Hospital officials are inviting the entire community to come out and welcome the brand new $24 million facility. Sevier County voters approved a 1% sales tax increase several years ago to fund construction of the new hospital following the closure of the DeQueen Hospital in 2019. The facility was scheduled to open earlier this year, but construction delays forced officials to postpone the opening to December. The Comfort and Joy Tour will stop by the Wicks Pentecostal Church of God, located at 7883 US 71 in Wicks, on Saturday, December 3rd at 5:30 p.m. Special guests include Backroads Revival, and a love offering will be received. For more information, call 903-824-3397 or 501-732-0752. Check out more local news online at kdqn.net. I'm Patrick Massey.
Christmas is a time to pause and reflect on the things that matter most in life. Things like faith, family, and community. At Wilkerson's, they appreciate the many blessings that come from living in Southwest Arkansas. The caring people and the sense of family and community are at the top of their list. For over 90 years, it has been their privilege to serve the families of this area. During this holiday season, it is their hope that you enjoy the blessings of faith, family, and community. From the Wilkerson family and staff, Merry Christmas.
No obituaries today. Obituaries brought to you by Wilkerson Funeral Home. It's time now for the weather, brought to you by AEP SWEPCO and ACR Services.
Putting up holiday decorations, cleaning out leaves from your gutters? Southwestern Electric Power Company reminds you to look up, stay clear. Before you begin any project, be sure to check the location of overhead wires. Remember to keep ladders, long tools, scaffolding equipment, other objects, and yourself at least 10 feet away from power lines. For more information, visit swepco.com/safety. Look up, be safe around overhead lines.
Your friends at ACR Service Company wish you and those you love a very Merry Christmas. With colder weather here, it's time to get your heating unit checked. Let ACR Service do a thorough inspection to make sure your heating system is operating at top efficiency. Call ACR Service to schedule an appointment at 584-3343. Ray, Glenda, and Cody Stennett at ACR Service hopes your Christmas holiday will be a bright, warm, and filled with love and the company of family and good friends. Merry Christmas from ACR Service Company in DeQueen.
Number One Country Weather.
All right, we are back live, KDQN 92.1 with the Morning Brew, and we have some weather to give you. A 40% chance of showers today. I think we have avoided the severe thunderstorms that were definitely possible.
I'd say so, just severely foggy out there.
Yeah, it's going to be cloudy today with a gradual peeking out of the sun, a high near 73. Southeast winds 5 to 10 miles per hour, gusting as high as 25 miles per hour. Tonight, mostly clear with a low of 33. Again, winds gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 53. Tomorrow night, a low of 28. And on it goes. Thursday night, a low of 40 with a 20% chance of showers. And there's not a day I can see after that doesn't have a percentage of precipitation. So there you go. Hopefully not sick soon. I'm sick of blaring my sickness out.
You know,
I just don't like not feeling good.
Yeah, I'm not 100%, y'all. It's not good radio either.
My ears, like, if you stick your fingers in your ears and listen to yourself talk, that's what it sounds like 24/7 for me right now. It's horrible.
What in the world?
I know.
Yeah, I just can't get over this one. This
Yeah.
one, it just goes on and on. This one does.
I love complaining about it.
Yeah, me too. It's my favorite thing to do when you're sick, is
Yes.
be a baby about it. All right. Speaking of babies, I got one coming at me. Let's get out of here. For Patrick and Jen, I'm Tyler. This has been the Brew Crew. God bless you. Have a great day.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, DeQueen, Ashdown, Texarkana.